I'm going to be deeply disturbed if my audio doesn't work because now I'm looking at it. My mic is picking me up. It looks like everything is coming through. Chat, or not chat, group, speak.
I'm
Hello.
speaking. Hello.
I'm speaking.
Word.
I'm Nate. Also, to confirm,
I'm
audio
Nate.
works.
I think it works.
Yes. Oh, the horrors we went through to get here.
All the profanity.
The true horror.
So, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who don't know, OBS sucks. And I'm starting to understand why people are slowly abandoning their principles and going back to Streamlabs.
Well, no, specifically the more recent versions of OBS. You never used the latest one.
It was... The thing is, I'm starting to think it might not have been like the newest version issue, and it might have just been because we were doing selecting pre-existing broadcast. I am willing to test it later just to see if that's the case. But so far, every time we do select pre-existing, always gives me problems. But when I stream directly onto Twitch and stuff on my own private stuff, never has given me a hiccup. I just build the stream exactly there on the spot. So I'm willing to bet that that's the case. And that's just our curse that we have to bear.
Detective work soon coming at ya.
Oh, goodness gracious. But we'll ask chat really quick. How are our volume levels to you? Because I did a recording earlier, but I had to make some adjustments to my microphone due to a buzz and children. So are we coming in loud and clear?
Are we all good?
Me
Do
and
we
my
make
homies
this sound
hate
good?
children. Jesus Christ.
I know last time it might have been. I was really quiet last time. I had to fix my own volume.
You sound perfectly fine on my end. That's the thing.
Okay.
Like, you sound good. The ones who sound low are the ones who I always have to like constantly say, "Hey, get closer to the microphone." So
I don't want to blow the microphone today, Dad.
Shnun, when you put on your freaking voice while you're leaning back in the chair, it's like, "I'm trying, darling. You can't hear me because I'm like a yard away from the microphone." Fuck you. Anyway.
Did you put you in fucking Les Miserables or something? What the hell is that accent?
Yeah, that was crispy, my guy.
Oh, God. So, I guess we need an explanation. So,
Yes.
our lovely amnesiacs, the ones that we see here, we got Lies, Dole, and we've got Goose. Voon now has a token. Yes, we finally have a token for Voon. And
Yay.
And we have a token now for Sylvanas. It took me forever to upload these things. Don't ask why. I think my computer's just straight dog. And when we last left our group of amnesiac adventurers, they came to this dock where they picked up some items, some treasures that are each unique to them, as well as a magic wand that Sylvanas has currently taken claim and destroyed. This gibbering mouther creature, yes, this unholy abomination. And when we left last time in the last session, they were greeted by a figure who came around the corner with their head wrapped up in a bunch of bandages, and the only discernible thing that can be seen outside of the fact that it is a humanoid shaped figure is two bright glowing blue eyes.
Ooh, that's creepy. I don't like
Oh
that.
my God. Sans Undertale's made a cameo on Tavern's Deep.
Oh my God, Burn.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I just wish that the
Why can I hear myself through Vince's mic? What the fuck is this?
because
Your power.
because the walls are thin, that's why.
I'm not even that high pitched.
Yes,
The
you
monsters are dying. The rain is pouring. On days like this, people like you should be dining in hell.
I mean,
Dining?
You ain't wrong though. You ain't wrong.
Real quick, Sushi said it's all good, Vince. Mike, stay close to the mic.
Thank you, Sushi Cat. for the
$2.
super chat.
$2 to give me that warning. But yes, no, like I guess if you want to be super technical, yes, is Sans Undertale, aka a creature with burning blue eyes. Now, why is this important? Well, it has come around the corner and is staring with absolute malicious intent directly at Lies. It is like not even acknowledging
Excuse
the
me.
existence of the rest of the party. It is just staring directly at Lies.
Oh,
Okay.
that's creepy.
Someone's got a problem.
But for everyone else that are looking at the figure, yes, it is humanoid in shape. Again, ignore the standard Revenant token there. That's just how they look apparently in D&D. Screw that. He's just wearing like raggedy, like commoner's clothing. Like they're almost in tatters and shreds. His face is covered entirely in bandages, so you don't see anything except for the two blue eyes that are sticking through. And they are glowing more like a fire than they actually would be like any other type of ethereal light, which might have been easy to mistake why you may have thought that they were will-o-wisps.
Just
Oh,
like
with these red eyes? Are these the blue things that were following us?
Yes.
It was.
You know, that actually
okay.
makes sense.
You
That
know
makes a
that
lot more
now.
sense.
Would we, as the characters, be able to put that together? Would that be like an Arcana check?
That might be like a check.
I mean,
Can I roll an Arcana?
you are able to make some checks while you're here. Yes.
Yay!
Sure.
Roll an Arcana.
Yeah.
Yay,
do that.
rolling time.
Immediately. That's what
Wow.
we needed.
Straight 10.
What are we rolling for, Arcana?
Arcana.
Yeah, I'm doing Arcana to understand what I'm looking at.
I love how it still has the old doll picture. You see the
It
little
still has
chibi
the old-
baby.
Yeah,
don't
he's
worry,
got, like,
this-
I think it's
this-
connected to our sheets. That's why.
Yeah, what it is that
Shit sheets.
it's connected to the sheets, but I think it's also because I'm the only one that has permission since the files are on my PC and it's drawing on files from my PC.
That's fine.
Yep, so I'd have to update like directly from there. But looks like everyone here rolled pretty decently on their checks. So you all, like, you only need a 10 or higher, but you all know, based on what you can see here, that is definitely not will-o-wisps, and that the flaming eyes were easy to determine why you would have thought that they were will-o-wisps with the way that they're kind of like trailing. Like the figure is starting to sway from side to side while it's staring, and every time it moves, the eyes kind of like leave behind a sort of flame trail in a similar way, like how you would move a torch back and forth. Like how the flames would dance. That's exactly what it looks like. But will the Arcana be enough to identify what this is to you? No.
Darn.
That is left to religion. And even then, we now
Religion.
have a new problem. And that new problem is combat state. You guys need to start getting yourselves ready for
Oh.
combat
Already?
state.
Yeah, already. in
All right.
combat. Let's
We
go.
just started.
I haven't even had time to
Cool.
like attune to my new sword.
Oh yeah, I don't think
Bunith is joining the fray. Yay!
did we add any of the stuff to our sheets since 2 weeks ago, like the new stuff, or no?
Did you?
I don't know. Did you?
I added mine.
I'll take that as a no.
I didn't know what I needed to add.
That's fair. That's fair. So we're just gonna roll some initiatives. I'm gonna push the buttons for everybody. Boop, boop.
Thank you.
And then-
Gwyneth rolled so.
Hopefully this will not.
God, these decibels are still getting me.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. Hold on.
Still
a sec.
messing with my mind.
I was actually preparing my spells this time. Hold on a sec.
And Sylvanas rolled a 3. No.
Where
I
is
didn't
the
get to
fucking
prepare my
window?
spells. So my spells are still the same as they were last stream. Because
Oh,
we
no,
were
I
in the
remember
middle of
that.
combat.
Oh no, because what it is that in the new thing, unfortunately, chat's also going to see this. So in the new character sheets that you have, you guys actually have access to your spells as they were a spell book. So it would be under. So you have your spells, and then for Sylvanas specifically, he has his spells like organized over there like a spell book. He would have to click on prepare to say that he clicked to say that he prepared that spell for casting. So
Which I did.
which he did now. So he's been prepping his spells because he didn't do it last time. That's why he only had access to his cantrips. So now that we've
Ooh,
gotten
okay.
that squared,
Of course, it doesn't matter because I'm last again.
lol, lol.
Even as a nimble human boy, you still come in last.
Yeah, all right. I might as well have just been a buff ass wizard. Shit.
I do like the idea of a buff wizard.
Muscle
Yo, he
wizard.
work out.
Wizard with a gun.
Bro, where did you work out?
At the gym.
at
Wait,
the
no.
library.
I guess I better put on the Revenant battles.
Sure.
Let us hear that battle theme.
Well, I mean, it's not really a theme as much as it's just there as background music, or background noise rather, because it's just going to be screaming over and over again, "Why did you kill me?"
Question for you.
Megalovania starts playing.
Oh
But
my god.
I wish I could if it weren't copyrighted.
It's not
Oh,
copyrighted.
it's
Well, unless you
alright.
talk to like Sebastian Wolf would have something to say about that.
Are you telling me that? Well, no, I'm not gonna sit here and play Undertale music in the middle of a. That would be cool though. That would be cool though.
The
But,
other question though, Nate.
what's the
Yeah,
question?
Dole's initiative was rolled, right? Because I don't see it in the thing on the right.
It's.
You didn't put yourself in a battle
No,
stance.
it wasn't. You're
Oh.
not in your battle state. Roll for
Oh,
initiative.
there you are.
I took care of you.
2.
Oh, still high initiative though.
Yeah,
For
it's still higher than me. What the?
I rolled a... I'm so sorry, Sylvanas.
I'll just feign uninterest.
hey, I'm second to last if that means anything.
Where's the Revenant first?
It doesn't mean.
Because it has-
Because we're not prepared.
More so, just the Revenant has just a bunch of stuff stacked on it. Like I'm staring at it and it's just great. I wonder what this button does.
Oh no.
I don't think I want to know.
Me neither.
Double check and make sure that I'm reading a few things correctly. Good stuff, good stuff. Now, is that an action? Is that the question? No. Okay, cool. It makes a beeline straight for Lies.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Is that opportunity attack for Dole, considering where he's standing?
No.
Okay, thank you.
I was like, huh?
Just double checking.
Because he's right next to them.
It didn't pass him though.
Oh, it needs to pass.
A 5th. Okay.
Oh yeah, he does 2 of these.
Oh great. Good luck.
So that was a natural.
Okay.
one.
Wow.
She just turns her head to the side a little bit. Okay.
Damn,
Does a 14 hit though?
Where's my
Your AC is 13.
14? Yeah, it does. So it hits that one. Interesting.
All right, we do a roll. Why did
Jesus
it roll
Christ.
all of that?
Yeah.
Wow.
What?
I'm-
29?
I may need to read something. Hold on.
Yeah. Wait. Excuse me?
Are you about to die?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how much health do you have?
39?
Oh,
Oh my god. Almost killed in one shot.
wow, that would have killed me in one shot. That's just crazy.
I think there was an error made, but now I have to actually look at the monster bestiary. Hold on.
Oh god.
Oh my god. Guys, I think Life is about to die.
Are you gonna have a TPK within the first 10 minutes after an hour of difficulties?
Don't
Technical.
say that.
It's looking like that kind of day.
I hope this is just an error. I hope it is just an error. Let me double check. Please let it be an error. Don't let this be If the target is a creature against the sworn vengeance. Oh!
Wait,
So
sworn
that is
excuse me?
Wow, so it really did
What?
Aw.
What? What the fuck did I do to this guy?
Adios and vaya con Dios. You're taking all 29 of that, actually.
Y'all, I think we
Great.
need to get out of here. I don't think this is a winning fight.
Holy
How do
shit.
I take health off of this thing? There we go. So
wanna
life is down to
fucking-
10.
Wow.
Thank God we
Can't be
missed
doing
the.
this.
So apparently, yeah. If it's sworn vengeance, it just does that.
Damn, this
Jesus
bitch really is
Christ.
Sans Undertale.
Yeah, what the hell? I hope it goes down in one hit. What the fuck? Okay.
Considering that was all of its actions and it has no legendary actions,
It
lies.
better not have any legendary
Uh,
actions.
see, stepping back would cause for an opportunity attack, wouldn't it?
Would you like to step back without using disengage?
I mean, I'm gonna disengage for damn certain. Okay.
Oh my god.
Wait, is that a feature or is that just something I say I do?
Disengage is an action. Remember, you used to take disengage for free as a bonus action because you were a rogue. You're not a rogue
that's
anymore.
That's right, I'm a fucking druid. Okay, this thing is corporeal, right? Like it's just standing there?
This thing is physically in front of you, and it just walked, not even walked, it ran up to you, murderous intent, and just punched you square in the jaw.
Okay, let's see. Is it a spirit? Like, can it be touched? Like, it can touch me, obviously.
This isn't music, but yes, it can be physically touched. It is not a spirit. It is physical.
So would entangle work?
You may
Like, if I were to...
certainly try?
If he's restricted.
A creature in the area when you cast a spell must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. Okay. So I'm gonna try that.
You're gonna try that.
I am gonna try that. Because you said it's not a spirit, so it can be touched. Was that a strength saving throw?
Yeah.
Fuck sake, man.
All
and
right,
I just use that action to get disengage.
your luck.
bonus action.
Where's that now?
Yeah.
I think you used
I
it
can still
earlier.
hear myself. Probably. I don't have any bonus actions. Let me see. Yeah, I have no bonus actions. Okay. Let me wait. One reaction. Bingo. I'm using this. Fuck off.
Oh,
Hold on. Where
Oh.
is
you have an
features?
escape
Where is it
plan?
on this shit? I have something. I am going to use reaction to do this. Can I?
Shnun, you're clicking it over and over again. It's in the chat. It's in
God
the
damn it!
chat.
I am so I am so sorry.
Stop.
I am so sorry.
One
I am so
click.
sorry.
No, you should click it some more times.
There we go. All right.
I love spamming buttons.
Okay, Halo
Hey,
Spores.
so-
What does this thing do?
It's not opening up the details, so I will just say,
It's a feature.
you can use a reaction, deal 1d4 necrotic damage to one creature you can see when it moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there. If it fails a con saving throw. So it's active now. I had that as a reaction. So yeah.
So I have to make a con saving throw?
Wow.
What the fuck?
What?
What is happening?
So
okay.
Would you like that? So whoever takes up the next turn, would you like that religion check? Well, actually, the next turn is Foon. Oh no!
He sees tree is in danger.
Food, do a
think-
religion check. You got this.
Voon, do you know the Lord Jesus Christ?
I think Boone has to know the lore.
Voon with his 4 eyes that split into different directions.
My eyes see many things, but I don't understand what that is.
Besides, it's not like we'd understand him anyway. Friggin'
What is it, a Tasmanian devil?
Friggin' Donnie Thornberry over there.
I wonder, could it
This
be
is Scatman.
Scott? Like, oh, I gotta find, like, is there anything that this, actually, wait, what is this thing immune to? Now I have to check. I have to make absolutely sure that it is... Shit! Okay.
It's not immune to anything, is it? Or, like, okay.
No.
I think we're fucked, you guys.
I'm trying to look at everything I could possibly do in this situation.
Just scrolling through all your character sheets.
I have
like,
an idea,
It's...
but it has to be
Alright,
my
Boone.
turn, though.
Voon is gonna do the best he can.
Oh God, Sven, no, please.
Boone.
My tree.
Please.
Okay. Please, God, let this work. Please, God, let this work. Please, God, let this work.
Bite and claws. Okay.
He's gonna try.
Come on, sweetheart. You got it.
That's one. That's one.
That's gotta hit.
Nice.
That's gotta hit.
That does not hit. Ugh. Other claw.
Species biting.
This isn't
Other claw.
It's the same thing.
anything accurate.
Alright. Oh, lovely.
What is this?
Chomp.
Huh.
I wonder if it'll let me apply the damage now. I click apply damage. Okay, good. That does work.
9.
He did a grand whopping total of 9 damage, and you just see Voon dangling and hanging off of the creature's arm, and he's just flailing about trying to get Voon off of him.
Oh my God.
Good boy, Boone.
He's gonna do the best he
Good
can.
boy. Good boy.
Oh my god.
Next up, Dole.
Question. I want to move to a position of flanking, so I can flank.
By standing right next to Lies, that is technically
here.
a flank.
Did you want to do that
I'm
religion?
already flanking then.
Did you want to do that religion check?
That
It's like
takes
gonna
an
cost an
action, don't it?
action.
Oh, it does. Oh.
Yeah, considering how close up and in their face and the shit that just happened, nah, he is throwing some hands. So I think I'll start off with you know what? A bonus attack. I'll do an unarmed strike. And I'll do my attack, and it's flanking, so it's advantage. Let's go. 17 hits, right?
Yeah, 17 does hit. Yes, sir.
Thank God. I roll the damage. Normal. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Apply damage.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could show life bars. I wish that was a thing.
Oh,
that would let me
God.
do.
That probably is a thing. I'm gonna put a note for that for later.
I wonder.
Now. Oh, is there a thing before I do my thing?
Do you see the life bar?
Oh, I do. Let's go. Okay,
Perfect.
okay.
Wait,
Very good,
that is
very
actually a thing in here? Oh shoot, it is a thing. Built in already.
good. I am going to have Dole move to around here, so there's space for the others to attack. Now, the reason I did the bonus attack first is fancy footwork. During my turn, if I make a melee attack against a creature, that creature can't make an opportunity attack against me for the rest of my turn. So no opportunity attack for moving over here, which opens the door for these two to attack from that side. And now that I'm here, I will do a attack with my short sword.
But didn't you just attack with your unarmed strike, or is that like?
That was a bonus.
Ah, I see.
Wow, bonus action. So this is my normal action.
Look at him schmoo.
So I know I'm playing with stratagems, big brain, advantage. Really could have done with a.
Are you serious?
Rolled double
Two
fives.
fives.
Now, does that hit is the question? The answer is no. No, it does not.
Lies, you're gonna
God.
die.
Now,
So soon.
Whose turn is it next?
Next on the chopping block, I mean initiative word. God damn. It's
Goose.
Goose!
Okay, so question: do you want me to do a religion check, or do you want me to help Lies with some
Save it
either
for later.
sanctuary or, what?
You save the religion check for later. We can always
All right.
do that after the
What-
fight.
Would you prefer healing word or sanctuary? Because sanctuary, it'll go away once you attack, so it'll only be really good for defensive maneuver.
I guess. Actually, yeah. Sanctuary might be good because.
Oh fuck.
All right, if you prefer that, I'll do Sanctuary instead of healing.
Yeah, Sanctuary. That makes sense because he goes before you do.
Just know that
Yeah.
once you attack, it'll go away. So, oh, it's a bonus action. Okay, never mind. I can do something else. I can heal you and do bonus action. Okay, I'm gonna do that instead.
It's genius.
Oh wait, no, healing
He
word
went
is a
to
bonus
college.
action. Never mind. I'll do an attack and then I'll help you out.
That's fine.
That's what we'll do. Okay, so we are just gonna use a good old firebolt cantrip to start off. We're gonna do that. I'm listening to what this dude's trying to say. I was just trying to eat.
Oh, he's not a ghoul, is he?
Well, I mean, I would think that the lines that he's screaming would give you an idea of who this might be.
Yeah, I'm like, he
Oh,
was
no, I
just trying
barely
to
heard
eat.
him.
I've been hearing him this entire time. Like, you killed me. I was just trying to eat.
Yup.
Oh wait,
Wait.
the dots connected for me here. I know who it is.
Who is it?
It's the man that Lies killed in that bar fight.
Oh shit! It is. I think it is. It's. Oh no. Well, there's a
So was that
19.
wait. Was that what the religion check was for?
No, that's just dot connecting there because he keeps on shouting like at lies. Because, you know, vengeance. If you want to know what it is with the religion check, that's when you make the religion check. I'm willing to make the religion check, honestly, just
No, I'll do it.
free. No, I was saying I was willing to make the religion check a free action if it's going to be an issue for action economy.
Nah, not really.
Because I'm applying Baldur's Gate rules here because a lot of Baldur's Gate stuff like made it streamlined where you could just find out about a creature just by like, oh, hey, read the stat block because it's standing right in front of you.
Well, would you want me to do that instead? Because it's like, regardless, I'm just gonna do a bonus action for Sanctuary.
Go for
I mean,
it.
just
Make a
do-
religion check if you'd like.
All right, I'll do the religion
Because
check
if you,
then, and I'll.
if you don't make
yeah.
it, because if you don't make it high enough, you only get some surface level info.
That's true. I have +3 anyway, so hopefully that means something.
It
So
better.
let's go. Where is my religion? There we go. All right, Goose, figure this out. We're figuring it out.
Let's fucking go.
All right, with that religion check, you know that what's standing before you is 200% an undead abomination. This is a revenant. They are corpses reanimated, made of nothing but pure malice and vengeance. They will stop at literally nothing until the target of their vengeance is dead.
Oh.
Well,
They do.
License.
Well then.
They do.
almost succeeded.
They do an intense amount of damage to those who are the targets of their vengeance, and they are nigh unkillable.
Huh?
Okay. Nigh unkillable, huh?
Nigh unkillable.
Okay, great.
Well, I mean, look at all the damage you guys did and what that stat bar looks like.
That is true. Is there more information from that, or?
Well, let me give you some of the practical info. It is immune to the damages that are induced by poison. It has resistance to necrotic and psychic. And in terms of condition immunities, it is immune to the following: charmed, exhaustion, frightened, paralyzed, poisoned, stunned.
So a
So
lot of different stuff.
you're telling me we
Huh.
can burn it?
Yes, you can, but where is this going?
Alchemist.
How are we gonna do this? The rain. Well, wait.
got
Does
you.
alchemist fire go out to rain?
I mean, it's a standard same thing as any kind of fire. I mean, people have been lit on fire with gasoline, and the rain doesn't stop that. It barely
Fair enough.
puts it out.
That is true. Have you
I
seen
guess
like
if you-
wildfires and like when it's raining outside, they still spread really bad.
Oh, okay. I have an idea. Speaking
Okay.
of free action, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll save it for my turn.
All right. Well, is there any other information of like what the like anything else, or is that just the limit of what Goose can infer from this check here?
from your check, that's really about all that you can pull out from your degree. You know that they are
Damn.
immune to several things. You know they have resistances to others. They are undead with a relentless need to swear and apply vengeance to those that wrong them. Oh, and a big one, regeneration.
Mmm. Cool. And you can't use something like chill touch or anything because it's immune to necromantic damage.
Well, it's resistant to necromantic damage.
Resistant. Oh,
But-
that would still prevent regeneration though, if it were to be used.
If you have something that can stop regeneration, yes. To which, let me check the features here. Regeneration. Here we are. If it takes fire or radiant.
Okay.
So yes, you can in fact stop its healing factor just by hitting it with fire or radiant damage.
Gotcha. All right. And I guess that's the end of everything?
That's what you know in terms of
Okay,
practical, yes.
Gosh, okay, so question. Am I still able to do my regular attack, or is that going to be considered my action? Regardless, I'm still going to use my bonus action anyway, so...
No. I said that when it comes to, like, making knowledge checks and stuff, we're just going to, like, Baldur's Gate it.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I'll still attack then. Yay, okay.
Yay.
Good thing I still have it on there. Firebolt. I'm going to roll the... Oh, I already did roll the attack earlier, by the way, before we did it. It was a 19 total.
19 total? All right, give me the damage.
All right. Okay.
Well, I mean... I mean... Fire damage is fire damage, which means it's not going to recover.
I guess. All right.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
Regardless, okay, I'm just gonna cast my my sanctuary spell for lies, and after that, I'm only gonna have like one more spell slot left. Yeah.
I wonder if that's on my list here. Hold that thought. Sanctuary?
Yeah, sanctuary. Casting it for lies.
I'm sad that I don't see it as a spell thingy on here, but I'm gonna still like apply a condition of sorts. I wonder.
All right, and as Goose is casting sanctuary for lies, he's made sure to relay as much information as possible about it, and adds at the end. So yeah, this guy is not really your biggest fan.
I can tell.
Can you?
No, I'm pretty sure the soreness in my jaw speaks volumes.
And that'll be the end of Goose's turn. He's done. Oh wait, no, hold on. There's also I forgot Klep. Klep does shit.
Bring forth the klep.
He does his usual. It does its usual thing of the laser mouth spell thingy.
Plus 4 to the attack roll.
I guess, yeah.
Okay, let's see if it does. I clicked on lies, but that was a miss. That was a miss.
Klep, no, come on.
Klep. Maybe you should just start keeping Klep close to you for flanking reasons, or not flanking.
I really
reasons,
should do that.
Pack tactics
I need
reasons.
I think that's a good idea. I didn't know that would work with Klep. I'm gonna remember that. Shit.
I mean, pack tactics because you get like what the benefits of flank as long as you're close.
So what Pack Tactics does is, hold on, if I look at my, you have advantage on attack rolls against a creature if at least one of your allies is within 5 feet of the creature,
Klep
and the
is an
ally
ally.
isn't capacity. Oh yeah, that's true.
Klep is an ally.
Oh.
You could have just been rolling with advantage all this time.
I guess I could have, yeah. I mean, I still hit stuff. I didn't miss anything yet.
True.
So, whatever.
Next,
Except for now.
next is Sylvanas. Sylvanas, is there any knowledge rolls that you would like to conduct on your own end?
Well, he already made the religion one, so I mean,
Well, yes, for practical info. This is more pertained to your background.
oh sure, yeah, I guess I'll make a religious roll. Let me see. Where are you?
Natural
There you
20.
are.
I'm manifesting it.
It won't be. That's an 8.
We are just. We're not doing good.
Which is sad because I have a
Serenity.
+4 in religion.
You're
All
gonna
right.
pay for killing me.
All right, so I'm
sorry.
going to use a 2nd level spell slot and cast Blindness Deafness on him.
Blindness, deafness.
Yeah, so you have to get you have to get higher than it. Oh, I hate this. Constitution of 14.
Oh, okay. Cast a spell, please.
Yep. Give me a sec. Cast a spell.
There it is. Okay. Constitution saving throw. I think I can make that. I think I can.
I'm pretty sure you can with the rolls you've been making.
Oh.
Exactly.
Wow.
Whoa, a 7. +7 on Constitution, huh?
Well,
Okay.
that's good,
Let me
that's good to know.
Let me actually look at the character sheet on the. Huh. He's
What?
Well, it's pretty.
It's got a lot of proficiencies. It's got a lot of proficiencies.
Oh, you're
Oh.
broken.
Yeah. Well, that was a fucking waste. I don't have any bonus actions either. Oh wait, yes I do.
Oh, you do? What do we got?
Yeah, I can run away.
I feel like I feel like this is I feel like this is not going to work the way that we had it planned out. Oh dear.
Well, it kind of sucks because I didn't think yeah, it's pretty fucking high. Yeah, no, that was all I could do. God, this sucks
I think I got a plan. I think I got a plan.
You think you got
Yeah,
it?
no, I'm not using any movement. I'm gonna stay my ass right over here.
All right, Revenant, what do you got for me? Please be gentle.
I mean, only because you said.
You're not gonna.
Yeah, it's not going to be gentle.
Just remember,
No,
so
it's
you gotta do
not.
Sanctuary now.
Oh,
You gotta
the
pass that check.
dragon.
Oh, that's right. Sanctuary. So, Sanctuary, how does that work? I got to make a save?
Yeah, the DC 13
Yeah.
wisdom saving throw. There's a button for it that you can click in the
DC
chat.
There it is.
Yeah,
okay.
it's up there.
I'll select that. Wisdom saving throw. Oh.
Oh, thank God!
And so now because of that, what you have to do, if I look at the Sanctuary spell description again, let's see.
The creature must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell. So it can either go for someone else or it just forfeits it.
Lore-wise, it will not go for anyone else, so it forfeits.
Let's go.
Lore accuracy.
All right, thank Christ.
So unfortunately, it knows it can't attack this turn due to the effects of Sanctuary, but it desperately wants to, so it's going to try to roll again next turn. In the meantime,
What if
though,
we just tried talking to it?
it's not going to listen.
It's
but it
hellbent,
But
yeah.
it does move, which, by the way, it didn't disengage for those that, those
Oh, so opportunity attack?
Dole,
Yeah, let me do
Dole.
that. Let me get on
Get
the
him.
Voon,
real quick.
Dole Voon.
Let me do my best
Oh, wait,
attack.
no. Voon is hanging on his arm, remember?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh well, I'm still doing my short sword attack, so I'm gonna roll that, and that's not any longer flanking, so just normal.
Well, I mean, in the time that it moved, it was flanked, so you could have, yes, you still could have gotten flanking.
Okay. I'll go again, then I'll do another roll, and we'll see. We'll do the one that's better. Okay. 24. I'm pretty sure that hits. Let me roll that demolage.
Give us the damage, please.
1, 5.
Let me click on that, and I love that I can now apply the damage and not have to think. I can just right-click, apply damage. It's great.
Oh, thank you, system.
Okay, so next on the initiative is Lies.
Alrighty.
Lies.
First of all, I sent you a message.
Oh, a message?
Number 2,
Let me
I'm gonna do this.
let me look
We
at
just
this.
got a letter. He's wondering.
One to another. Just an idea.
That could work, but you wouldn't know that. But I know one thing that would. So the
This.
so the entity that is whispering into your mind as we speak, and it's constantly screaming. Well, not screaming. It's just trying
Panicking.
a panicked whisper. Make it see its own reflection. Make it see its own reflection.
Okay, interesting. Okay, but she doesn't want to attack because
Yeah, because
she
Sanctuary
does-
would go away.
Yeah, so
have to
she
recast
thinks
it.
about it, but then realize there's rain falling around her, and there's also a big fuck all lake. First of all, though, I am casting symbiotic entity. I am using that ability. I'm assuming that's for lore purposes. That's just the entity
Porpoises.
panicking and then providing the 16 temporary HP that it gives me. So now
Symbiotic
technically
entity?
I'm on.
Yes, that is exactly what it does. So
Yeah,
just make
and
sure
it rolls
you
damage.
make sure you apply
Uh-huh.
the effects. Yep.
Yeah, I did.
Perfect.
And it also rolls double damage for the Halo Spores and 1d6 additional necrotic damage when you hit with a melee attack, which I'm not doing. The Halo Spores does, since that was casted before Sanctuary, it's just kind of something hovering around lies. That doesn't count as an attack, right?
I would assume so. Yes. So do I have to make a save for the spores?
Yeah, go ahead. Since it's just kind of there, hovering around her. She's not technically attacking,
What's the save?
so that's
or,
what.
Or what's the type of save?
I'll go ahead and click that again. There you
Oh,
go.
perfect.
Constitution saving throw, so I doubt it'll fucking succeed, but whatever. Oh!
Yo,
Let's
let's
go!
fucking go. We needed this.
All right.
Okay, how much damage am I taking?
I'm just gonna click that. 1.
1.
All right. Well,
'Cause
that
it-
being said,
Because it would be double damage, but I'm resistant to necrotic.
oh yeah,
so it's
2.
1.
Yeah.
It's still 1.
Yeah. So it don't matter.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
It don't matter. All right. With that being said, and now she has some HP on her a little bit, she is going to move her way back over here along the edge of the dock.
It's gonna.
I'm imagining that provokes.
It does.
yeah.
He does desperately want to attack, but now he has to make the save against. Let me scroll to find it again because I know it was
Wait.
here earlier.
Actually,
Sanctuary.
wait a minute. While you're figuring that out, number 1, hold on. Let me. Okay. Okay, that doesn't matter. We're good. Okay. Oh.
It gets a
Wait,
hit.
didn't that hit?
It does.
It does. Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
All right, well, Sanctuary's broken.
Wait, and does it break? Does Sanctuary break after that? Or does it still persist? I need to check that.
Let's see.
Oh,
spell
it's yeah, the spell
save.
ends. Yep. Wait, no. If the
Yeah.
warded creature makes an attack, has a spell that affects her, or deals. Never mind. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
It doesn't end. It only ends if you deal damage or.
All right.
Anything.
Well, it swipes. So while she's departing, it does get a swipe at her. All right. Unless it's any. Oh, okay. She still lives. She's still alive. She's still alive. Thanks to the entity helping her out, she lives.
With 2 HP.
But she is down to. She's down to 2.
Good lord.
But she is over here now.
Bro.
And that'll be her turn. Next.
Is there anything you want to tell us before your turn ends?
Make it see its own reflection.
Wait,
There is a river right here.
no.
What?
I have a mirror.
Wait, what?
What?
In my
Do you?
equipment, I have a mirror.
Okay, well,
Fuck. Voon. Please. Voon.
chomp on that bitch, please.
Boop.
Voon, do your Voon thing.
Alright, we do attack with bite. Eh.
7.
Oh no,
Oh.
is he shaking off?
He might be, but he's gonna try to claw on his way down. Attack. Okay, Voon. Okay, Voon. Can we keep up the second claw?
Wait.
No.
Nah.
No.
Will you put Alexa in the background?
What the
Apparently that
Damn.
activated Google for a second there.
Oh, now Google wants to pay attention.
Took damage, and Voon is just desperately trying to scuttle and like get in its way.
Good boy. Good boy.
All right, now we go to the next person on the initiative order. Dole.
I wanted to use Alchemist's Fire, but Voon is literally grabbing his arm, and it will also get Voon.
Oh no, he's not. He's not attached anymore.
He's not. Okay. One question for that. Alchemist's Fire. I remember in Baldur's Gate, it kind of leaves like an area of effect burning on the ground. I don't think it works like that here, does it?
It does not work like that in 5th edition. No. But I am applying some of the logic that is in Baldur's Gate. I just have to like pick and choose. That's all. I'm doing it for the sake of convenience.
Ah, thank you. Would I be able to kind of jump on top and restrain him while like pointing the mirror like right in front of his face?
Well, I mean, it already used up its reaction. If that's the fear that you're having.
Not just that fact. I just want to know if it's a possibility to kind of like jump on him, restrain him, and like hold the mirror in front of his face. Guess would that be like a grapple and a different action to show the mirror?
You could try, yeah. It would be.
I want to try that. Okay, grapple's just a straight attack roll, no modifier.
Your straight attack roll, because you're not attacking with a weapon or anything. You're just using your unarmed strike, and instead of doing damage, you're just grappling.
Okay, I'll roll an unarmed strike, please, for the love of God. And this is flanking, right? So advantage.
You are flanking with Voon over there, so yes.
I want to double check before I do it. Cool, 22. That should work.
Oh, for sure. You now have this thing restrained. It is in your grasp. It is desperately trying to break out of your grasp. And what do?
Am I able to hold the mirror in front of his face so he can see himself while I'm restraining him?
You can. What type of mirror is it, by the way? Is it a hand mirror, pocket mirror? Does
It
say?
says it's a steel mirror.
Oh, so it has a handle then. Okay.
Yeah.
So you hold the mirror to its face, and how do I put this delicately? Let's see.
Oh boy.
It stops its hostility and stares, almost stuck in a trance. If you could read like the expression more accordingly, like that would be with a insight check.
Sure, if you let me do an insight, I'll do an insight. Insight. Normal. Okay, 11.
It is staring at itself in a sort of mixture of horror and deep sorrow. And it's in a trance-like state as a result. So you have currently pacified it, but now you can never put the mirror down.
You know what? That's fine. As a free action, I'm going to just yell out to Goose. Goose, heal lies. Now, while he's restrained. I don't know how long he's going to stay like this.
All right.
So yeah, combat is officially over because you just kind of ended the combat. He's just now
Mind if I
stuck
roll?
there. Oh, what were you going to
Mind
say?
if I roll an insight to help out?
Sure thing.
Okay,
I will. Could I also do that? Because
Sure is a good thing I'm a rogue and I have a mirror on me to peek around corners.
Is that what it's for?
Yes. It's
Peeping
part of the
Tom
base
moments.
equipment. Oh, because I'm a cat. Haha. Oh,
oh yeah, let me help with my 0+ wisdom.
Well, hell, since everybody's rolling, why don't I do it too?
Go for it, Sylvanas.
See if
Roll
I
an
can get
insight.
it. See if I can get an 11 or something.
Watch him get like super high.
Shut up! You just jinxed it.
Or a 1.
God damn it! I told you to stop.
Well,
Oh. This is why you don't talk.
I'm the dungeon master. It's all I do.
God, every time you say something, it's always jinx me.
Oh. So
Do you want me to? Oh, sorry.
So yeah, like with the wisdom checks made, the insight checks, yeah, it just doesn't have any hostility in it. It is just staring at that reflection that it's forced to stare at.
Okay.
Lies, are you okay? You look pretty rough there.
I've definitely been better, to say the least.
I think we can put 2 and 2 as to why he was attacking you specifically.
Considering what it was shouting, considering what I saw earlier, I think I could put it together as well.
The question is,
Can
what
I?
do we do now? I'm pretty sure the moment I move this mirror away from his face, he goes back to attacking us. Specifically you.
Can... I guess Lies will move a bit closer to it while it's restrained like that. I'm only imagining Dole just hunched over the cat that just happened to launch itself.
He fucking pounced on
And-
him.
He's this little man's shoulder cat right now.
Beautiful. Vincent, is there any sort of like history check or something that I can roll, or is the entity is anything recognizable on this guy, or is it just the bandages are not helping?
There's nothing recognizable to you outside of like the vague like putting of pieces together that you were responsible for punching this person's face in. The entity knows that it is a revenant. It knows more or less the same knowledge that everyone in the party was making in regards to strengths and weaknesses, but it also gave that esoteric knowledge that for revenants, when they stare at their own reflection, they are stricken with grief to the point of paralysis.
Oh.
Okay.
And of course, as it is conveying this information, even though it's like nice and clear for you, it's almost like a dull whisper to the rest of the party. Like they can hear the voice, it's expositing, and they can kind of hear like revenant, grief, paralysis, those little keywords a little bit clearly in their heads too. Why they can hear it? Well, that's for later. But yeah, they can vaguely hear that voice. The rest of the party, and that includes Sylvanas. Even now, like he can hear that voice too.
Interesting. Okay. I guess as like something that can be done since the steel mirror you said has a handle on it.
Yeah, it has a handle on it.
Okay. Would Lies be able to conjure some vines and twigs and whatnot from her body to basically cut those off and then use them as like makeshift goggles to like hold the mirror in place?
You like strap the mirror to his face, essentially.
Yeah. They're like a horse mask.
No, I mean if it's that close up, I mean he won't be able to see anymore. You need some distance from his
Exactly.
face to see his own reflection. If he can't see his
But, like-
reflection anymore, he goes back to attacking.
Yeah. But like some sort of helmet of sorts. I don't know. I'm spitballing here.
Why don't-
you could
Let's not kill him with this.
Hmm.
Like, would he resist? He's paralyzed to the point he can't do anything. If we just start, put a knife to his neck, I don't think he'll be able to resist.
Those are all options. As to the answer of that question, if Lies were to potentially put her hand on the ground and conjure roots from like the palm of her hands into the ground, she could conjure up something sturdy enough to hold the mirror in place.
Okay,
would-
then in that case,
Because it would then use the ground as a base before she detached it from her hand.
what Dole will
Yeah.
do, he'll, with his other hand, now that he's paralyzed from the mirror, pull out his dagger, and he'll look to Lies. What do you want to do with him? We can take him out right now, unless you have any other plans in mind. And his suffering, it pains me to see him like this.
If you think that would be the best way to go about things, I'm not opposed.
In that case, he will then turn back to the Revenant and do what he can to put it out of its misery. whether that's like putting the dagger to the heart, like a swift cut to the neck to kind of like end it.
As
Or-
you're doing damage, you can see that it starts regenerating again and again wherever you cut.
That might be a problem. It's healing faster than I can do anything. Okay, maybe restraining him would be the best idea.
Didn't you mention before that fire would be a way to
Yeah,
handle
fire
things?
or other.
But who knows that character-wise?
That would be Goose.
I
And,
don't. Do I have any alchemist fire?
I have.
You have Firebolt.
I guess. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
technically, Sylvanas would know it as well, being a practitioner of the undead arts.
I would, yes.
Then, if you would like to speak up, because Dole does not know that.
You're also way over there. If you would like to move the token a little closer.
Oh, no. Well, that's for a reason. What do you think? I overhear the thing talking about lies, the information that I heard from the detective previously. You think I'm not? No, I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I'm also being a little shit until you guys figure it out.
Hit.
Well, let's see. What do we have here? Let's see. A Revenant.
You know about them.
I surely do. It is something that I study.
Let's
see. Well, I suppose what we could do. There's two options that we could do. Chill touch doesn't work on it, but it could stop the healing, and we could just use chill touch at the same time that we would hurt him, or toss his ass in the water.
Would putting him in the water just end him?
No, but if he's comes back up, there's a constant reflection.
That's not how water works. I hate to break it to you, Wolf. That's not how water works. Here. There's also this.
Flame blade.
You know, that I forget that's a druid spell.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. If we all put our efforts together, I think we can put him out of his misery.
I will just go ahead and do that.
So are we all just collectively just flaming him with any flame spells that any party member has?
You guys are like periodically using flames, I guess, while I'm like cutting his head off to kind of end his life and make him
Dear
just
God.
Yeah, you know, and
Yeah,
I just hope he doesn't come back again to try to kill you again because you killed him a second time.
I mean,
At least this, you know what? Lies will approach. She will have the flame blade, and she is thinking back. I don't know if anything will interfere with this, but she's thinking back. She knows she doesn't remember this person. She knows the vision, but nothing else beyond that. She's a goth mommy, but she's not murderous. So she takes the flame blade, and if anybody's seen Avatar, not the cartoon, James Cameron Avatar, and how they've killed animals in that film, she will just slowly start running the blade up to its chest and say remorsefully, I don't know what I did to you, but I am sorry. I hope this helps. And because it's fire and an attack at the same time, does that prevent the healing?
It is fire, so it will prevent healing, and you are currently driving it into his chest, so his body is just going to start spontaneously combusting from the inside.
ooh, he's bubbling.
Yeah, Dola would get off of his back now. Just keep the mirror in front of him.
How much damage
I'm
does
not letting you go anywhere.
How much damage does Flame Blade do, by the way?
I have to roll the attack first. What the? Flame Blade itself does...
Damn, I wish I had speak with the undead. Shit.
Yeah, that would have been fun. 3d6.
Maybe when you level up.
That wouldn't have been fun. He would have been cussing you out. What are you talking about?
3d6.
Yeah, and she is continuously using it. Like, that is, she's not letting up on this. As long as that thing is stationary, the damage is going to continue rolling.
So, okay, so if we do law of averages and the fact that this thing is the regeneration has stopped, over the course of your 10 minutes of using this spell, you've just reduced this poor revenant to nothing but smoldering ash. It is just a pile of clothing, burnt bandages, and skeletal remains.
Until the rain washes it away.
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool. Learned absolutely jack shit.
We don't have to speak with undead?
No, I don't.
No.
This guy just showed up.
Is that
and
the one
then
that gives
dead.
you like 10 questions for an undead thing or something like that?
It was like 5.
Wasn't it like 3? It was like 5 or 3 or something.
Yeah, it was 5. And yeah.
I had to remember because it's like that movie got a lot right while being so funny.
Yeah. No, it would have been nice for me to have that, but I don't.
All right. Well, you survived the encounter. Let me actually check the progress book on that one because revenants are tough cookies.
Yeah. We just found that out. Mostly lies.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I'm still...
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I was a spectator in this one.
I mean, Sylvanas ain't putting his life in danger for this shit.
Yeah, it's like,
just
nope,
met
not
these
my
people.
problem.
So I would like to give some good news.
Yay! Good
Oh.
news.
Yeah.
You level up.
Holy shit.
Yay!
Yay! I didn't do nothing.
I mean, you participated, and it probably helps if you fought a. And this is where I'm kind of ashamed. You fought a challenge rating 5 monster.
Cool. Give me my level 5.
Oh shit.
How do I level up on the on Foundry?
You can do it on D&D Beyond and then
I was
get
about to
off.
say,
Yeah.
like, I think it still syncs up, so you could do it on D&D Beyond, but I'm going to see if there is a way to actually do it properly, or if I have to, like, manually apply it.
I need to really think about
We
what I'm
will
gonna
see.
level up to.
Oh, I found the inspiration button. That's some good news.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, it's right next to the level.
Mm-hmm. See, I didn't know about that.
All right, level 5. Yay. Let me
Level
see what I
5
get.
D&D Beyond. Yeah.
Yep, do it on D&D Beyond, it looks like, and then it should sync up. That's pretty cool,
hell did
though.
I-
Oh, cool! I get a new thing. You gain proficiency with alchemist supplies. If you already have this proficiency, you can choose another one.
Bro, did I not get anything for level 5?
Spell slots, probably.
Are you kidding me?
I'm
Welcome
debating.
to the wizard's life. Oh, wait, level
I'm
5.
debating if I want an ability score improvement or if I want key points.
I think you get 3rd level spells, Wolf, actually.
Ooh, I do too.
Oh, fuck my life.
Oh, I'm already.
Hi.
I am already proficient in
Man.
thieves, tinkers, alchemists, and cook utensils. So I wonder which other one I could pick.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the idea that you gain proficiency with them means that you can apply your proficiency bonus to, like, anything that involves those tools, which will yield better results for when you're cooking, doing some, like, tinkering, alchemy, that kind of stuff. So basically, you can pick up any tool that you want as long as it is a tool. And since now you have proficiencies even with thieves tools, you basically do the same job as most rogues. You just don't have, like, the double proficiency. Unless you're telling me you can get double proficiency.
I wouldn't know. I don't know. What's brewer supplies? Do I get to make my own drinks?
You actually can, yes. That is brewer supplies. You can, in fact, make drink.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna do that. Are you kidding me?
Y'all are gonna
Hey Wolf,
y'all are gonna get fucked up
Yeah.
on homebrew.
I'm coming for aesthetic. I hope you know this. Because I leveled up to level 3 or level 5, I automatically unlocked on Animate Dead for live.
All right,
Like,
look,
that's-
the more we play this, the more I'm starting to feel a little redundant.
You're a wizard!
I don't give a shit.
You're a wizard, Sylvanas.
Besides,
These are what?
besides, you guys are literally playing Spec Ops. You have not a single martial character in your party. You have a quasi-caster, a rogue monk, a wizard, and a druid. Y'all are serving
Cool.
the purposes of having to be super fucking creative when you fight. Because if you go straight in like a unga bunga fighter, you're gonna die.
I haven't done jack shit.
I'm just saying, this is Spec Ops. This is your life now.
Okay, well I get 2 slots for 3rd level. That's great.
Hmm.
I'm gonna have to like lean into the microphone because I'm seeing it in the chat and it's bothering me. I have to do it. I have to do it. I have to do it. We'll get back to Mew Mewtwo when we feel like it.
Forgetting the fact that we already have deadlines already set up. It's just a matter of getting to them.
It's like, when are we getting
it
back
okay?
into Mew Mewtwo? As if it's gone? Like, hello?
Okay. Is it okay if I pick my thing after the stream so I can do more research into what tool? I don't want to pick it haphazardly.
Sure, you're welcome to it.
Okay, cool.
Also, bear in mind that these same tools can also be applied to your spellcasting, as that's primarily how you perform your spellcasting.
That's true. That's literally how artificers do it. They don't use magic to like wands and saying magic words. It's through creativity tools. So it's still technically like magic, but it's just different means.
Literally through the power of science. And funnily enough, Shnun and I were looking through some spells. If you pay close attention to some of the spells' material components, they're a joke. They are a complete and utter joke, almost a sham. Do you know what you need for water breathing spell? A reed or a straw. You're not casting magic, you're just using a snorkel.
That's actually hilarious.
Just connecting a bunch of straws together the deeper you go.
Do you know what the spell component for sea invisibility is?
Are they like glasses or goggles or something, or like a piece of glass or magnifying glass?
Pocket full of glitter. You're literally throwing glitter in the air to track where the invisible person in front of you is. That's what I'm saying. Magic is a sham.
You don't need magic for that. You can just like take sand and throw it in any general direction.
Oh, look at that! You casted magic. What is this sorcery? Oh god, what else? There was so much more. Like, the more you look through the components, the funnier it gets to be. Oh, let's see if I can find a good example. Actually, hold on. Is there one with a good material component? Actually, no, that one's not even a material component. That's just sad. To cast Chromatic Orb, you need to hold... It doesn't get destroyed, thankfully, but you need to hold a diamond that's worth at least 50 gold pieces. Featherfall, a small feather. Oh, you're just making wings. Grease is literally pork rind and butter. I hate it here so much. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's truly wonderful how abusable magic can be. So yeah, if anyone ever gets like stuck in a rut about how do you use magic for an artificer, but you can't figure out the tools for it, just look at the material components of some of these spells and realize
It'll
that
give you an idea.
magic is a joke. I think true seeing is literally a carrot. Oh,
Magic.
no! My personal favorite, the best one of all. The material component for reading thoughts is a copper piece. Do you get
Aren't
the
you
joke?
getting a little distracted there, sir?
Penny for your thoughts. Anyway,
Oh, that's so smart.
as for distracted, I mean, what do you guys want to do after you just basically destroyed a revenant and collected some treasures? Because you guys just
I would
collected
like to
treasures.
heal.
Do you need because it would be my last spell slot if you want healing word.
No, she's got it.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with my level up.
We'll figure that out after the session. Because I imagine, like, what is to come after this? Like, we went out to this place.
Mm-hmm.
What was... Okay. We're still looking for what's his bucket.
Lowls?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did. The dude who just booked it. I
Yeah,
don't know where
so
it's associated with.
we grabbed our.
Was there any... Yeah, we grabbed our things.
Yeah, we grabbed our
defeated
things and
this
then
guy.
got attacked by this guy.
Yeah, this is one of two things we were planning on doing. What was that second? Also, focus on the fight is like completely left my mind.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What was that, Wolf?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, he's looking at spell
I'm
and
looking
stuff,
at
I
spells.
imagine.
Oh, do you get new spells when you? Probably not.
I got what? What do you mean? Probably not.
I mean, I was more or less talking about myself, but yeah.
Well, because Goose got like what, a spell slot and a new proficiency, right?
I did get a new spell slot. I didn't notice that on my level up thing, and I got more health
So you
by
can,
1 health.
you can get more magics.
Yay!
I have decided what to do.
Oh, that's how
You know what you're
exhaustion
doing.
works now. Okay.
I'm getting defensive duelist.
Oh,
Ooh.
Again. And my AC go up.
oh,
AC go burr.
no.
Oh
Yeah, you
shoot! I
can't
got
get
more
me.
spells. I think.
No.
The
These are
brokenness
cool.
begins.
I was debating whether I wanted that or key
So,
points
ladies
for like
and
a
gentlemen, this
flurry
is
of
the part
blows.
of the part of the campaign where I throw out the entire monster list that's in the adventure and start going through Monster Hunter lore for inspiration. But instead of whipping out Monster Hunter lore, I'm going through Bloodborne. I'll be right back.
Bloodborne.
What is it with all these items you have to have for some of these summons? It's fucking ridiculous.
Hmm?
The
No,
items you have to summon some of these things are ridiculous.
Summon
Bro.
what exactly?
Just anything. Like I'm looking at like summon Shadow Spawn. I need tears inside a gem worth at least 300 gold. Summon Undead is a gilded skull worth at least 300 gold.
I mean, you can gild up a skull. There's a skull right there on the ground.
Y'all, I got new artificer spells that are always prepared.
Oh. Explain
Yeah.
yourself.
I have 3 new spells that I never have to prepare. They're just always prepared perpetually. Acid Arrow, Flaming Sphere, and Melf's Acid Arrow.
I think both those acid arrows are the same one. It's just
I don't care. It's still new to me.
It's new
Don't
in
take
my
me down.
heart.
Did you get any new discoveries or alchemical thingies?
That is a good thing. It didn't really tell me that much. It just said you gained 1 thing. I'm gonna go to the level up thing again, and I'm gonna see what other stuff it would tell me. Actually, let me Google it instead.
It should just tell you in the level up if what you need is what you need. I'm actually going to open up your page while you do that. In the meantime,
Maybe,
chat
yeah.
amongst yourselves. Chat amongst chat.
Hello, chat.
Oh no.
Chat,
I'm
were
still
you
trying to-
scared? Were you scared? Did you think Lives was gonna die?
I did.
Me too. Legitimately.
Nah, you were fine.
Let's see.
You were
Uh,
fine.
Thank you, entity.
I didn't
Yeah, it
want to
doesn't-
be double dead.
Artificer specialist feature is what I gain, and I get my proficiency bonus goes up by 1, and I gain another first level spell and 2 second level spells.
It says here you also acquired Alchemical Savant.
Huh? What does that mean? Where's that in my features?
It's a 5th level feature, Alchemical Savant. You've developed
Oh, there it
masterful
is.
command of magical chemicals, enhancing the healing and damage that you create from them. Whenever you cast a spell using alchemist supplies as the spellcasting focus, you gain a bonus to one roll of the spell. That roll must restore hit points or be a damage roll that deals acid, fire, necrotic, or poison. And the
So a good
bonus
portion of my
equals-
spells.
Yep. And the bonus is equal to your intelligence modifier.
Plus 3.
So that means you now apply that bonus to all of them.
Wait, is that for like to hit or like to like is that for like damage or healing?
The damage and healing.
Oh shit.
So cure wounds? Nah, you get to add more intelligence modifier to it. Oh, what's that? You casted Firebolt, a fire spell, you say. Add your intelligence to it.
Ah, yes.
Yo, I'm so smart.
Yep, you sure are, buddy.
He went to college.
He went to college, isn't it great?
Damn, he went to college?
Yeah. Yeah.
This bitch went to college.
All right, so
I went to a place of higher education.
Okay.
where?
I'm looking over your other abilities in case you guys missed anything while you're talking, because it doesn't look like there's anything amiss that I can see.
I don't think there's anything new that I gained other than what you described. So yeah.
Yeah, because the
Other than my
spellcasters,
spells.
because the spellcasters got more spellcasting abilities, or buffs to their spellcasting abilities, or in the case of the wizard, just more spells because more spells is the abilities.
I got 3 new spells you're gonna hate.
I also probably do.
Yeah, guess which one of them was?
Why don't you tell me?
Counterspell.
Did you just say counterspell?
I sure fucking did.
You love wizards.
Dear Wizards of the Coast, I would like for you to legalize the use of my greatest internet invention, Mend Butt Crack.
Counterspell.
Fuck you.
I also got something that's a bit of a throwback.
Oh, and what's that?
Conjure animals.
Yeah. I love that
Well,
spell.
blink dog.
No!
You're done. You're done.
It's the revenge of the dogs. No.
Yo, what's good, dog?
As you cast a spell, I can feel my sense of dread comes as the words escape her lips. What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
Apparently, Lies is also Moses.
What? And what way?
Oh, water walk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wall of
I
water.
love that spell.
Oh,
Oh, water,
are you-
water. Yeah.
Are you Jesus?
Literally, this is just I know all these spells because I was a druid for a while in the last campaign.
She's got tidal wave, wall of water, water breathing, water walk. Oh yeah, she is Jesus.
Damn.
Wind wall too.
Oh, this is so stupid. I can already see it. Nothing but casters in
Ooh.
this party minus the rogue.
Yeah, I'm the
Speak
one
with
guy.
plants.
Oh, that was how useful was that last campaign? I can't remember.
It helped once when you were tracking down the giants.
It helped one time. Yeah.
Well, she's
Plants are
constantly
everywhere,
speaking with
so-
a plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's constantly speaking with a plant.
So, do you want to see the other spells I have? I can list them.
What spells do you have?
Other than those other ones, I have Aid, Alter Self, Arcane Lock, Blur, Continual Flame, Dark Vision, Enhance Ability, Enlarge and Reduce, Heat Metal,
Oh, biggest
Invisibility. Yeah, biggest lesser Restoration, Levitate, Magic Mouth, Magic Weapon, Protection from Poison, Pyrotechnics, Rope Trick, Sea Invisibility, Skyrite, Spider Climb, and Web.
You have all of that at level 5.
Man,
Yeah.
all I do is move good.
You have
Shit.
all of that at level 5.
He has access to it because what it is that with artificers, they basically just follow an instruction manual on how to produce these spells. You have to like get spells components and shit like that because you actually cast magic and influence the weave. This motherfucker's a fake magician.
No, I
Oh.
still speak to the weeb just differently through IKEA instruction
Fake news.
booklets.
Not
You're
fake
news.
Fake news. Fake news.
You're using AI, fuckhead.
You were quite literally. You are literally a redditor with a can of aerosol.
What the fuck?
I will say, Artifice. It says it's still magic. It's just differently. It's like not the way you think. It's like a different method of it.
Like friendship.
I personally count it as not really magic so that it can bypass like magic resistance because you're replicating the effects of magic, but it's
Okay.
not magic. But it replicates it.
Yeah, it's like I can't do like, for example, like I can't like if I flavor it to be like, oh, it's in a bottle, I can't just like have it in a bottle transport and then have it open by itself. Like I still have to abide by the limitations of what it says I can do. It's just flavored differently.
Exactly.
Alrighty though.
Meanwhile, I did look back at the last VOD. I was double checking to see like exactly where the fuck were we, because I honestly plumb forgot. But
Mm.
we did talk to somebody who knew us.
Yeah,
Particularly
that guy.
Dole. You had the big conversation with it. And he was the one that guided us and gave us the insight to pick up our stuff here. And I also, like, he knew something about Laos, I think. But other than that, like, I didn't really listen beyond that.
Oh, hold up. I just thought of something.
Yes.
Sylvanas. You're familiar with Revenants, you said it was?
Yes. What are you trying to get at?
I just wanted to know something, since you seem to be familiar with exactly what they are. How exactly are they created?
Can I roll a history check and then
It's like, oh shit, do I remember?
Well, that's the thing. You wouldn't need to roll a history check. This is just something that a necromancer just would commonly know. Revenants are a form of undead that are created as a result of incredible need for revenge, just resentment incarnate. They only come into life knowing that the target of their revenge is still alive. And that's it.
So,
What?
let me see. The better way to explain it is that this guy over here was simply trying to kill that young lady over there. Simply for a previous life. Revenge. That is the main purpose of a revenant.
Okay, I understand that, but what I really want to know is who would have revived him and for what purpose? Who was it exactly that wanted Lies dead? Who would be capable of creating such a thing and for what purpose?
Well, that is not a small list, considering most of the town doesn't seem to like you guys.
That's fair enough. We seem to have our fair share of enemies. This isn't anything bigger, you think? Just some revenge?
Absolutely. There's no doubt in my mind that he's something bigger. The question is, how bigger?
I know we had some plans to figure some things out, but maybe this could be worth looking into.
breadcrumbs.
Oh,
Back to the map.
To the map, because you guys are
back
over
to
there.
the map again.
Plus, you have plenty of places to explore in your time of like figuring things out.
All right, I suppose the first thing to start with, Sylvanas, are you familiar with any other necromancers that may be living in Thrushmore?
Are there any more that I would know?
Considering how superstitious this town is, no. They would have chased any necromancer out. Aside from you, because they probably just don't know.
Oh no, they don't.
Oh, so is that knowledge to us that like nobody else knows about Sylvanus' necromancy?
They know of Sylvanas, they just don't know of Sylvanas's, we'll call it hobbies.
Hobbies.
Yes, I do not like to let everyone know about my hobbies, if you will.
I see. I mean, no, that's completely understandable. All right, and it seems we don't really have any leads to work off of. I guess we'll just...
You know what? I'm pretty sure somebody around the town, despite necromancers being chased out, somebody would know.
just purely because they're superstitious. It's like, oh, I know this one
Yeah.
thing
Well,
because I know from like these legends and tales and blah blah blah.
Well, I mean, you know that Miss Rents knows the detective that you hired.
Oh, you know what?
She is a
Could
detective.
probably,
It's her job.
yeah, yeah. I'll probably ask her. Plus, she hasn't had a close-up view of the party.
That's true.
Oh, introductions are in order.
Mm-hmm.
She knows you.
Okay.
So I guess,
I
what are your next moves?
I have somebody that I might be able to get some help from. The detective that actually set it up and gave me the money to actually pay for your tab. Lizard.
Hmm.
They're talking funny.
I
I
have no
think he's
comment.
talking to you, Goose.
I have no comment.
All right, to the detective.
All right, to the Sleepless Building. It'll take you some time to walk over there, as it did take you a bit of time to, like, go through the town, cross the bridge, and such.
Oh, yeah.
For those who are, well, I guess everyone is walking. Anybody who wants to make a perception check while they're traveling, feel free to do
I
so.
will.
Doll will, because he is constantly aware of everything around him.
If you get a 1, I will die laughing.
Are you ready for this?
That was perception, right?
Perception.
19, let's go.
What the
Perception. What was my passive again? Oh, I have a 19 passive. Now that I've leveled up.
Wow. Okay. Cool.
I don't need to roll.
God. All right.
Point of argument. God damn it.
Rogues.
With Goose and Dole's perception, while walking like through the town, like specifically through this area, as you're like passing the book layer building, like let me get the token. Y'all see the token, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can move it. Sweet. While going through the town and just kind of casually walking about, you do take notice, specifically those two, take notice that there are some folks that don't look like they belong here. They're obscured by they're obscured currently by the fog and the mist and the rain, but you could see like clothing that would look more appropriate on nobles, and they seem to be maintaining distance from you while talking back and forth to this tall pillar over here in this open field. When they take notice that you have noticed them, they disappear.
Because I am a cat with good hearing, did I hear any of that with my 19 passive?
You wouldn't have been able to have heard a single word that they said. You only took notice that they seemed to have been watching you from a great distance, and that they seemed to be close to the pillar in question that's labeled Star Stella.
Star Stella. Can I roll an insight?
4?
To kind of see if I can figure out for what purpose they are following us. Or like looking at us like that.
Give me a roll, yeah.
Cool. That was almost a 20.
Lol.
But that's a 20 unnatural.
All right, with your 20, you kind of gauge that they are definitely keeping tabs on you. Like everyone else in town keeps an eye on you from a distance as well, but that can be boiled down to paranoia. This looks like there might be some intent and purpose to having their eyes being kept on you. And they definitely didn't want to be noticed, as evident by the fact that they disappeared.
The fact that he realizes that they didn't want to be noticed, he's going to share this information with the group. Just so you know, it seems like there's a group watching us, and it seems it's for a different reason than why everyone else is. The moment they noticed, they do not want us to know that we are watching them. I'd suggest we be on edge, be cautious. Who knows what's coming? It could have been related to the Revenant, too.
Right.
Who did they look like?
They look to be nobles of some kind. Spotted them just down by, what was the place called? This pillar?
Star Stella.
I noticed them down by the Star Stella. I assume you're familiar with that, Sylvanas?
Let me see. Am I?
Are you familiar with the Star Stella? No. You're not familiar with the structures. You know that there are a pair of pillars in town that nobody knows a single thing about. They just know that they've been there for a while. But outside of that, you don't know what they're for. You haven't even ventured a close enough look at the pillars to take heed of them.
Not a thing. To be completely honest, the only thing that even seems remotely out of place is a couple of pillars downtown, but otherwise I don't have anything.
I see. That's a shame. I was hoping that maybe due to them being nobility, or looking to be nobility, maybe you would have some dots you could connect.
Just because we are nobility doesn't necessarily mean we are close.
That's fair. I just figured maybe you'd be familiar with any business things those nobles would have going on.
No, I really don't care.
Cool. That's all I need to know.
A rich person not caring about fellow rich persons? Oh my god.
Oh my gosh,
Audacity.
my perception of the rich are suddenly changing.
Maybe they are just like us.
Maybe he's like me. For real, for real.
For real.
Oh my
Goose,
god.
goose light them on fire.
And then
Nah,
starts
I'm
the-
way ahead of ya. Uses my alchemist fire.
Oh my god.
Sets self on fire. Self.
Also, I've been trying to level up my character and import it. It won't work on.
I figured out how to do it.
Oh, tell me.
Okay. So let's see. It was in, I think it was configure settings in the menu on the right.
Configure
Where-
settings.
That's where I remember doing it.
Oh wait, are you not
Oh no, not
right?
that.
No,
Yeah.
my thing isn't connecting to my D&D Beyond.
Open your
Where it's level
character
5
sheet.
now.
Open
Okay.
your character sheet. You'll see at the top there, next to little cogwheel, it says D&D Beyond. Click
Okay.
that, and there's a little URL. Just copy paste your character sheet there, paste it there. It's import. There you go.
It said user Goose Barrel Tilt lacks permission to delete item and parent actor.
Don't delete it. Just replace the URL with a new one.
That's what. Yeah, I did that.
Oh,
Let me see something there, because now I'm concerned. Doot. You've already updated the character, correct?
On D&D Beyond, yeah.
All right, let me go to D&D Beyond here real quick. Let's see. Control V. Start import. I think it did it. It did not.
Mm.
Well, wait. No. Did you finish leveling up?
Something changed. It worked now. I guess I just can't do it myself for some
Yes.
reason. I think I lack permissions on Foundry.
I will need to fix that.
well, that's all taken care of. Let's go. Man, the sleepless buildings. They got
Mazel
insomnia
tov.
for days.
Are they sleepless?
Well,
Yeah.
that is the detective agency, the Sleepless Agency, which should sound familiar when you see the sign that says the Sleepless Agency, because that is actually something that one Miss Winter did say that she was going to.
Oh.
Oh, maybe we'll see Winter again.
Be real, you forgot about her.
No,
I didn't. I don't know about you guys.
I didn't forget. She spoke to us a lot.
She was the only one healing you guys in the first campaign, or in the first
Oh,
chapter,
that's
rather.
why. Oh, that's why.
Mhm.
She was literally your guys' save point.
You aren't wrong, though.
She was the priest in the church for your save point in that
Yeah.
one RPG.
She is your typewriter in the safe room.
Yep.
Oh, God. But yeah,
Okay, bye.
this is the Sleepless Building. And I guess my question is, what are you going to do while you're there? Oh, and just as a personal note, because you are going through the streets, and this is probably your first time properly exploring around the area while you were walking, you do take notice that there seem to be signs being kind of graffitied on the sides of the building. They're not being graffitied, rather, they're already on the sides of the buildings. They wouldn't look so out of place if it weren't for the fact that they don't look remotely familiar or appear to be matching anything that should be in the town. They are eldritch in nature, these signs, and they just don't look natural. They don't look right. Some are carved, some are painted, but regardless, the symbols still remain the same. It looks like a strange two-pronged fork of sorts.
Is it like an actual like language, or is it just like weird stuff?
It's just a weird sign.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait a minute. You said Eldritch?
Anything in particular regarding that we're familiar with? Maybe would that be like a religion or arcana?
Well, since you guys were in the asylum prior, it does evoke an imagery and a single phrase of sorts, or not a two-pronged fork. Rather, it's like a very strange variation of a three-pronged star. The top point almost looking like a question mark, the point to the right looking like a C, the last point looking like a comma. It's very strange to look at. And the one name that is evoked when you think of it is Haster. And that's it.
Hester. Why does that sound familiar? That name sounds familiar. Where did we hear that from?
What was the name again?
Hester.
Haster.
H-A-S-T-U-R.
Let me look at my old notes.
I think I remember that from the asylum.
Did I ever write that name down? Let's see.
Like, even as the entity,
I'm looking through my.
even as the entity in Liza's head like mulls over the name, it doesn't dare to say it, like, even out loud in Liza's head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Is that a
boy.
name?
Figured as much.
Mr. Haster.
Is that a name that I would know or no?
It would be kind of a name you've heard in passing in regards to Lowell's obsessions in the past, in regards to the occult.
Oh!
The subtitle to the name Haster being, well, the King in Yellow.
Oh, you mean the shoot? Would it be the is it the Tatterman?
It has relations to the Tatterman.
Hester. You know what? I'm gonna keep this in mind for the detective.
I know his first name is Hazerton Lowndes, but like Haster is different.
Well, that's because Hazerton Lowell's is not Haster. Hazerton
Yeah, that's what I
Lowell's-
thought.
Hazerton Lowell's is the man. Haster, the King in Yellow, is an eldritch being that he's obsessed with, or one of many obsessions of his.
I can't find
just-
it in my notes, unfortunately. I don't think I
It's
didn't
just
write that down.
standard. It's just standard Eldritch affair.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you know the king, if you know like Lovecraftian and that kind of stuff, like King in Yellow, you might have read it in passing. Just like in your day-to-day life, like outside of the campaign. Cause yay, Lovecraft! This is where we're going into now.
Don't worry, there won't be anybody losing their minds over the fear of the air conditioning unit.
Thank you. Well, fish people.
Or the colors that people don't know that we can't see, or whatever the fuck. Yes, if you ever watch Overly Sarcastic Chorus, please, it's funny. I promise it's funny. Anyway, Overly Sarcastic Productions, rather, yeah. All right, so What do you guys do outside of just standing outside of the sleepless building?
I want to check note of, is there any bar?
No.
Damn it!
There is
Well,
not.
I'm done here.
There is a smokehouse, but that's really about it.
That's different.
With my perception, I will pick up on that and side eye super fucking hard.
Offensive,
You better not.
criminal offensive side eye.
Yeah. I guess we'll walk on it. Sylvanas, this is the place.
Yes. Let's see what we got here.
And I will walk in.
We will follow.
All right, I get to finally open up this chapter because we've been kind of like avoiding this bit here. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It sounds like these. I wish they had a proper map for the Sleepless Building too, because this seems like something that should have happened, but no, they don't have it here. So inside the Sleepless Building, there are quite a few people. Let's see. Two males, two females, currently just not necessarily lounging so much as they are like going through pieces of evidence, walking amongst themselves with what appear to be clues, articles of paper with reports. And when you open the door and enter, they pause in their work, and to say that the awkward silence that hangs is deafening is an understatement. Because they have not greeted you. They have just been staring you like dead in the face in what looks like a mixture of shock and anger.
Is there something on us? Do we smell or something?
Oh my god.
Sylvanas,
Listen,
you have something you wanted to ask them?
Listen. They are on a leash. Simmer down.
On a leash? They have been the most annoying people to ever enter this city, and you're telling us that they're on a leash. Whose leash?
Mine.
They look almost exasperated, like one of them even raises an eyebrow. So they go from serving one master to serving another. Please tell me you'll be at least a marginal improvement.
Listen. You know I have the people's interest at heart. That's why I'm even here. Now please. Just trust me.
The four of them look to each other almost in a manner of just, again, frustration, aggravation. Before
Do I need to roll persuasion?
you may have to, yes, because they are very much just annoyed with having the party here. Not
Can
with-
Goose roll persuasion?
Oh no!
God.
No.
No, I'll roll a persuasion if I have to like assist you or not.
I mean, anyone is, if anyone is willing, they could. Just be mindful of the words you.
I'll have Dole like assist with that.
That is a 14. Because unfortunately, this thing still doesn't have the thing updated.
Oh, you didn't update your character sheet?
No, I updated my D&D one, but it's not letting me do it because it says it's not public.
Oh, you need to make it public then.
Yeah, about that.
Hold that thought. I'll see if I can't fix that. So 14. Okay.
So the jury's out on Goose assisting with persuasion. Is that
No!
Is that what I'm hearing?
Goose does not assist. Dole.
You are not allowed to assist.
Goose, the man who started a bar fight where someone died.
I'd like to assume that like Goose like is about to like speak up, and then like Dole like covers his mouth very
He
quickly.
doesn't cover the mouth, he fucking clamps it shut like a clapping alligator's mouth shut.
You just take a hold of his snoot with your hands and just.
Just grab a hold and just shake my head.
And very, very quickly,
You do not get to talk, lizard. Not right now.
The assist is what check again? Sorry.
I made your character public, so I think it should work now. You can
Oh,
try.
Alrighty.
Yep, you can try and employ it.
Persuasion, right?
Yep, persuasion.
Norm.
Let me check.
18.
To make sure.
Good.
Here we go. Shit.
It's importing now.
No, I was talking about his role.
Oh, okay. So with the roles in mind, one of the males kind of just again he doesn't look like he wants to, but he ends up looking to one of the other ladies, one who will probably be doing a bit of the talking here in a second, Miss Meg Fallon, and just asks, so should we let Miss Rents know, or go let her know? I'll keep an eye on the group here. If Sylvanas can
Okay.
vouch, it should be fine.
I got it.
It worked?
Yeah, it worked.
Sweet. Okay, I wonder if that's the thing I have to do for Goose as well. I'll start going over the character sheets like off screen whenever we're like doing role play.
Mine's taken care of at least.
So then I wonder, why is it doing that then? So the detective goes up the stairs to retrieve Miss Rents. All the while, Meg is just doing her best to be as well-mannered as possible, but there can be no denying, there can be no mistaking. There is a bit of resentment between the party and these detectives. What that resentment could be, it is difficult to tell. No memories really trigger here. But, the questions do need to be asked. So, why are you all here then, exactly? Aside from just seeing Miss Rents?
Sylvanas, if I may.
Go on.
I understand that we've caused many an issue, and first of all, I would like to deeply, deeply apologize for those. We have just recently discovered something that could be of a major, major interest to keep in mind. We just encountered what seems to be a revenant. Now, we don't know where it came from. We don't know why it was here. But the fact remains there was a revenant skulking around in this city. I don't know for what purpose. I don't know why. However, if there's a revenant here, that means there's someone who made the revenant. Someone with plans, perhaps. There's something of great importance to.
She raises
We're
an
not-
eye. She seems to have raised an eyebrow when you bring up the idea of plans and someone bringing up a revenant, to which she looked to Sylvanas, almost surprised. So you didn't tell them?
I figured it would be better for them to figure that out on their own.
Revenants are self-animating. They are an undead that is fueled by their own will. There is no necromancer that could have conjured it. If you're telling me that there was a revenant, it more than likely swore vengeance upon one of you lot. Probably the one who killed it.
Sylvanas, that is not what you told me.
Eh.
It actually was. It actually was. Because when Vince was doing the explaining about, revenants and everything like that, and then Sylvanas translated that, the idea that's just like, oh, somebody who's planning things, it's like, okay, I guess if you want to make that connection, if you don't know about it, sure.
So he just told him, like, sure, yeah, you could think that.
Basically, I mean,
Sylvanas, you're a little troll.
Suddenly the lot of you being sent to the insane asylum makes a lot more sense, which does raise yet another question. How did you get out if you were sent to the cuckoo clock?
I assume you've not made any contact with a Miss Winters, who I believe is also sharing the story of what went down there.
Oh, she has definitely made contact with us. We've sat down over some tea and had discussions. And while I would like to trust her word, she's hopeful. I'm a little bit more pragmatic, and I want to know and hear it from you. You don't remember any of us, then?
Not in the slightest, unfortunately.
So you cannot recall a previous encounter that you may have had with our group roughly a month and a half ago?
The furthest back our memories seem to go are of at least a number of years ago. Anything of any recent relevance is nowhere in our memories.
And you've not in a single iota of a thought to where your Hazarton Lowls, your former master, was?
Not a clue.
You can tell by the way she's looking at you, she is scrutinizing any body detail, any body language, eye twitch. She is looking for anything on any one of you that would have implied, like, a lie, a falsehood, keeping information, anything. And she relaxes. I really, really have no other choice but to believe you. I don't see you lying, and that's the disturbing part to me. So there's no recollection whatsoever.
Not in the slightest. I understand we seem to have done some troubling things.
Troubling.
We don't expect forgiveness for any mishaps we've been causing, from what it sounds like.
He says troubling. Troubling is the understatement of the year. Between the lot of you, you have all committed your own crimes. Between starting tavern brawls, the brutal murder of somebody who was just trying to get food, and just working in general for Lowls. That's its own crime. He handles taxes and everything, but
He's not a savory fellow.
She looks like she was about to reveal some pieces of information about Mr. Lowls, but seemed to have withheld it when the door upstairs opened up, and Miss Rentz takes a look and looks down at all of you, including Sylvanas, with a thank you, Wolf.
Jesus Christ!
No. That was not on purpose. I don't know what was going on.
I know.
Y'all in your...
Is that the sound? Is that the sound that we hear when Miss Rentz comes out?
I love that. That's perfect timing.
Oh my
Yeah, no, that
God.
comedic timing was amazing.
So Miss Rentz is actually surprised to see that the party is here, looking down at Sylvanas in what could only be seen as a question of why. Like, she makes her way down the stairs. If everyone could just clear, make some tea, bring it out, do something, make space, let them sit. And she's, ordering her troops, ordering her fellow detectives to, clear the way, clear some space, allow for some chairs to be sat down at. I'm sorry for keeping everyone waiting. I wasn't expecting. No one made an appointment. No one made a call. No one wrote a letter. Nothing. What brings you to my detective agency, Sylvanas?
No, it's look as beautiful as the time I saw you a few hours ago.
A few hours ago, yes. And anything new to report, seeing as they're here?
Actually, yes. We ended up fighting a revenant that has extreme hatred for lies.
She seems to have stopped for a minute. You destroyed this revenant.
I believe so, yes.
Body and soul.
About the soul.
Oh, it's,
She takes a moment where she kind of just lets herself drop into a chair, and you can see her taking her thumb and finger and just rubbing the bridge of her nose. Oh, Pharasma, blessed. Okay, sit down, sit down. By any chance, did his skull look to be caved in, like face and jaw disfigured?
About as one might expect from a revenant, yes.
Okay, I'll take that as you may have not noticed the face. For this one, you did see the body and the skeleton collapse. The skull was indeed like broken inward, like the top jaw. If there was like a proper visual comparison, I think the word is withered Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's 2, where just that top half of skull is gone and you just have bottom jaw.
He can't bite.
Motherfucker.
How he gonna eat? How he talk?
You know, to another thing, it was wrapped in bandages.
Wrapped in bandages. Okay, that sounds about the same condition he was put in the earth in. That was one poor Klein Murik. The as investigated about roughly a couple of months back, the one that was deceased back at Iris Hill after breaking into Mr. Lowell's estate to steal some cheese, a leg of chicken, and some bread.
Okay.
And if memory and the report served correctly, done by the hand of this... Your name currently escapes me.
Lies.
Lies.
I think
yes.
I'm putting it together now.
Okay.
Some memories have started to haunt me as I came into this town. I didn't remember everything before, but now everything's coming together.
And you say that you destroyed his body?
Destroyed his body, yes, but not the soul, no.
Not his soul. Okay.
Body to ash.
Okay. This just became more difficult for you. So we now put a little clock on you. Let's. How long ago was this roughly?
A few hours.
A few hours. Okay, subtracting time, taking into account. Around that time tomorrow, you will have to deal with its next form. The spirit of a revenant is not just one tied to the physical realm. Its oath and forswearance of vengeance is spiritual in nature. You can destroy the body, go ahead, that is perfectly fine. It is going to come back. It will find a new body somewhere here in this town. It will inhabit that body, and the only one who will recognize that it is coming is the one that it has sworn vengeance against. None of you will know that it's following you, except for that one individual, simply because it inhabits a new body. It could be an animal, it could be a humanoid. Hells, it could just decide that it wants to inhabit some monstrosity that was buried in the earth.
So you're saying that this thing that almost cut lies, he'll always come back?
Yes. Mark it now.
Who wants to be cleric?
So mark it now for all of you to recall. It is going to follow you for at least a year. Or
That's a problem.
Or until you find a genie.
Sounded a little sarcastic. That almost sounded sarcastic.
I wish
It's
that
not-
it's not sarcasm. The only way that you're getting rid of your problem is if you either acquire a ring of wishes, find yourself a kindly genie that will listen to any words that you have to say, or employ the most expensive wizard across the entire country, because you're only getting rid of this problem with wish.
Ho ho ho!
Okay.
Wow, that's pretty serious.
Though
Recurring
okay.
villain, baby!
We just got our own
Alright.
fucking Mr. X.
It's like a fly that you gotta like swat once in a while. Except
No,
I'm
way
feeling
more
that.
deadly.
Tell
No,
me
I feel like the
one
Mr.
thing.
X is better.
Okay, well I don't know that reference, so I'm just equating what I know. Okay.
Resident Evil,
Tell
just
me.
big, muscly, dead guy who wears
Huh?
a coat and a hat. Just imagine one day you're gonna go through somewhere. Oh, hey, we entered this cave. We're about to go through a dungeon. You hear loud stomping, and this figure who doesn't stop no
Oh.
matter what follows you.
It's like that immortal snail problem.
Ugh.
Yep.
Immortal snail?
Yeah, you know the immortal snail?
We had a mod for it in Lethal Company, Vincent. It was a snail that kept following us. Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving along.
Tell me one thing. When we were fighting it before, the moment it saw its own reflection, it was completely paralyzed.
It's
Does
a-
that only work the first time?
No, it is a common weakness of revenants. They are filled with just as much need for vengeance as they are just self-pity. If you leave them in front of a mirror that's large enough, they'll generally stay there, forced to stare at themselves.
I see. So that's our only other alternative, it would seem.
Are you really going to tell me that you're going to be walking around with mirrors as tall as yourselves to just carry and move when you need to at your own conveyance?
Not unless we kept him within a room somewhere with a mirror, if there's anywhere abandoned for it.
Huh. Suddenly that one chapter in Rise of the Rune Lords makes a lot more sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just put them in a room.
Put him in a room with a mirror. Sure, if you can get it to fall for that trick again.
I suppose he'll know then.
We'll find out in approximately 24 hours.
Because revenants are not zombies, they're not skeletons. They think, they have agency. If they believe that they can't kill you, they might as well find a way of being creative with their next attempt at your life.
Liza will not say anything, but she will think to herself, considering the fact that she was on 2 HP. That echoed.
Look,
Like she was pretty down there, just
Now
from
you-
this guy
now
being
you know how
normal
the
for-
rest of the party felt in Rise of the Rune Lords.
yeah, because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Shuka did get hit sometimes, but a majority of the time you were untouchable.
Yeah. It was impossible to hit you.
Yeah, but now I am hittable, but I'm still only level 5 right now. I mean, Shuka was still going down to level 5 as well, to be fair.
God, I can't believe we got fucking Mr. X on our back.
Yeah. Lucky y'all don't have to deal with them. It's just
It,
me.
it could be worse.
It could be Nemesis.
You hear the words coming out of his voice.
I mean, to be fair, Nemesis is better considering.
Well, the remake.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about original Nemesis.
Oh, then yeah, no.
Yeah, that could be way worse.
Yeah, that is way worse.
Oh, okay. Then it seems like we might need to plan for that. Well, thank you for telling us about that.
Call it free information for now, and call it a much due reward, considering that you seem to have been providing yourselves of decent service in the last 24 hours. Helping
Frankly.
to remove a doomsayer of sorts probably was the biggest boon that you could have offered to that poor tap house and our only surviving inn in this town.
Frankly, it sounds like it was the least we could do.
Indeed. If you're willing to help, that does make it easier to work with you. Because to my knowledge, and according to what Winter provided, you know nothing.
That is correct.
Fantastic. No more answers, just more questions. Okay. And you're willing to help if it means piecing more things together, then?
Absolutely. At least I am, for sure, for certain. I assume everyone else around us is as well.
It'll help things.
Yep.
Couldn't help but notice the hesitation there, but I will relent. The other detectives do come back with cups of tea as well as a few pastries. They're not the best looking pastries, but they are scones.
I
We
would
were
agree.
in an asylum. I will gladly take that.
Ah, yes, I will take some tea.
All right. Then I suppose it should be made a little bit more with transparency. And considering in your location for the last 24 hours, I can rule you out reasonably as suspects. There have been disappearances going on in this town. And for a little while, I was beginning to question if maybe it was Lal's or his agents. But you've been in this town, and Sylvanus has been monitoring you. And to my knowledge, you are not involved in any way, shape, or form, nor do you have any memory of anything that would have led up to it. So, you're in the clear. All of you. So that leaves me with a dead end for my investigation. And I don't like that in particular.
Well, you know, we could always start
Well,
remembering more things.
there is one thing that I would say that's still up in the air. Do you know about that? I know that it sounds crazy, but that witch that the naysayer was talking about.
Oh. Okay, I can see where this is going. Are you telling me that any of you saw some strange visions of a flying lady of sorts?
If that is what you want to know, as it just so happens last night I did indeed see something along the lines of that.
She raised an eyebrow. Elaborate.
As we were staying in the inn for the night, looking out into the lake, I recall seeing what seemed to be a lady standing on the water before flying off into the sky. There didn't seem to be much commotion going on about it, but if there is some superstition, who knows? That might have some relation.
And as much as I hate to admit it, I saw it as well.
Yep, I also saw it.
All of you
Out of curiosity.
saw it. A flying
Oh, yes.
woman.
To be fair, there's no telling if this really is the witch. And flying isn't exactly impossible. I've heard of magicians that can fly.
Plus, there's also the what is it? The cast image spell that is possible.
It
Also,
could be
that guy
one
that
elaborate
was-
trick.
Also, that guy that was raving on about it before we saw that was a little bit cuckoo.
I wouldn't pay the raving old man any mind. If he saw it, he probably thought it was a hallucination. It doesn't necessarily mean that he's right, but it certainly does add some credence to know that others that aren't screaming into a bottle that they freshly drank are seeing it as well. And you were sober, like stone cold sober.
Yep, it wouldn't let me drink, so I'd say so.
Yes, and we were all sober. Let's be real here. None of us need any kind of drink right now.
Especially not him.
Especially not him.
Okay.
Listen.
So then that
listen.
calls into question now the legitimacy of other pieces of reports that I have written down that I now have to take the time to clear and see if they hold any legitimacy.
He's
If I
better
may,
than nothing.
if I may ask a question, are the disappearances specific to one location within the city, or is it all around the city at random?
It sort of just started happening all at once. I can't divulge any further on who else has gone missing. I do know that the magistrate has also gone missing. That much is certain.
Then let me ask this: is there a specific time that they disappear?
No. It's all random. No one really notices that they've gone until after it's too late. We don't know who is causing the disappearances, and for a short time, we didn't even conceive that these strange evening visions were a point of any legitimacy. Now, again, I have to call it into question. We have superstitious people running around thinking that it's a witch. We have other people currently harassing a poor artist just down the road. It's a bit much, a bit random. None of it is making sense. And that's the frustrating part. I have all these pieces here, but I don't know how they lay out together.
Artist.
I believe this is the first we've heard of this. What are they getting harassed over?
It's nothing. Merely following a commission from the church. They were supposed to be preparing a mural of sorts to breathe a bit of life to the Pharasman church. However, because of the emergence of some symbols along the buildings and the constant ranting and raving of people who insist that it is connected to the end of this town's lifespan, aka the ravings of that madman from the bar, everyone is led to believe that poor Mr. Hasek has been one of the many responsible for the misgivings that we've been suffering through.
And have you made the attempt to question the artist?
I've not had the time, but I wouldn't doubt it if... I wouldn't doubt it if he's currently in his studio holed up, just trying to stay out of trouble. If you're curious and need to ask him any questions, you are more than free to. He's actually not too far down the road. Actually, if you zoom out of your map, Hasek's studio is right there. And the chapel in question that would be painted.
Look at that.
Yep.
It's next to the church.
And considering that the afternoon is like, well, not drawing near, but it is like a little past noon, you have plenty of daylight to burn.
Okay.
We can make a trip down there.
I wouldn't mind doing that. I think there is one more thing I would like to bring up regarding the bits of graffiti that have been going around that seemed out of place that we saw on the way down here. Out of curiosity, do you know much of what's going on with the little bits of graffiti going on near the area? I noticed there was something familiar to it, to what we saw inside the asylum.
I've paid close attention and I've recreated the symbol, mostly so that I can study it, but in truth, I'm trying to push it out of my mind. I find the need to know the answer has been gripping as of late, and the nightmares have only just started. So, do I have knowledge? No. But I will say that you need to tread carefully if only the symbol is enough to drive madness into somebody.
And that is concerning, seeing as I believe I saw that on the walls. If people walk by and see that symbol, perhaps that's causing people to turn out like that one crazy old man we took out earlier.
These are superstitious people. That's all it is. Skeptical people who are either overly religious or have lost their faith in gods and so have turned to their own wild, mad ravings. Dreams, nightmares, artists, poets. It doesn't really matter. It seemed random to be mentioning like artists and poets in that statement, but considering that the individual from the asylum that you had to kill was also an artist, it could be coincidence.
But it sounds like that's something worth keeping in mind. Okay.
Star Stellar.
Oh, you want to ask about Star Stellar?
You can ask about it since you were the one who noticed it.
All right, then one last thing before we go. I
Yes.
noticed there seemed to be nobles that were following us down by the Star Stella. What do you
Nobles.
know of the Star Stella?
Nobles. You're certain
Yes.
they were nobles?
I'm quite certain. The moment they saw that I spotted them, they made as much effort as possible to stay right out of sight.
What was the state of their dress? What was their attire, if you can recall? It was
Player-wise, I cannot recall.
The color of their clothing was mostly yellow.
Okay, cool. The color of their clothing was mostly yellow, which I believe just connected a dot of some kind. You know the name Haster, right?
Every detective stopped. The
This is
that-
just-
the idea that you are so willing to say that name out loud without any care or regard is frankly disturbing.
You're saying this to amnesiacs?
Yep. So if you don't know that name and you're willing to just blurt it out, it means you're either really stupid or you truly don't know. And I don't know which is worse for you. The King in Yellow, as we will keep referring to him, is an eldritch being who has amassed many occults. The idea that you saw a noble specifically, because that is the type of people that the King in Yellow attracts, nobilities with minds and money that's equally fleeting, implies that there is a cult in this town, or has otherwise invaded this town. And
Actually, question wasn't.
And suddenly that makes sense in regards to the disappearances. She leans back in her chair with a pensive look. Visit the artist when you can and see if you can inquire to him anything about dreams or nightmares. I need to follow up on a clue.
All right, I believe doing that as soon as possible would probably be in our best interest then. We'll leave you to that.
Considering you have a 24-hour clock before your next physical problem, yes.
Yes, we'll have to figure that out after we deal with this. But we'll try to do what we can to make that not an issue for anyone else. Keep it our own problem.
Good. She stands and starts making her way back up the stairs. Team, get your boots ready. We are going to be following up on a clue. And Mr. Sylvanus. Mr. Everwater, rather.
Yes.
Please make sure that they don't get into any more trouble, if it's possible.
I am afraid that I cannot promise that. They will not kill anyone else in the village that do not deserve it.
I would greatly appreciate that. I will ignore the last sentence in case of discretion issues. Moving forward, please, take care. And she rushes up the stairs to acquire equipment, to which you can hear the sort of clattering of things being moved around. So, off you go.
Dude, I'm so glad I play Ace Attorney.
Me too.
Oh, that's a good connection.
Cause, sir, you're the party leader.
This is
enjoy
your
that.
life now.
Enjoy that.
This is what it was like, huh?
And Wolf's not holding your hand this time.
Yeah, I'll up my fuck up with the whole Revenant thing. God damn it. See, this is why Dole is the fail dad.
You lied to me. No, you drew your own conclusion.
Alright, clearly, you find this amusing.
Well, yes, actually.
I can respect that. As annoying as that is.
It's official. I'm making him a troll.
I can already see character inspiration.
I was gonna make him solemn and shit, but no, I want to make him a troll.
I do like okay,
You
so real quick. I know they were talking about like a cult and whatever. Wasn't there like also like a semi like type of cult in the asylum as well that we like faced off against?
What color were they wearing?
Oddly enough, they also had similar yellow signs.
The dots are connecting.
Yeah, I wanted to say something during the thing, but I'm like, oh, I don't know if I should bring this up.
Well, that could be points of discussion while you're walking over there, which, by the way, you can see on the map, yes?
Yes.
Fantastic.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What is the little shadow
this?
cat I just realized?
That's supposed to be Voon. I have to, like, update
Oh.
his token.
Ah.
That's
I
only was
love
like
that.
stalking lies. I thought the dude was already back.
I love that everyone is so chill with Voon just being there, apparently.
Oh yeah,
Well, it's also
the detective agency.
it also helps that it's like raining, so for him he's very comfortable. I guess I should change the weather effect soon.
Oh yeah, did we just like leave like Voon out like a dog? Just like, okay, wait here.
Yep, he basically
He
waited
was
out-
on the lap.
He basically kind of like waited like somewhere in between outside and inside, just getting wet when he felt like he was like, you know, dehydrating. It's like, no, no. Update token. Is that better? There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There's the boy.
but now you've entered a crowd of screaming people.
Oh boy.
Oh, this
Can
is
we
the
hear what they are
harassment.
saying?
Well, that's the thing. They're just kind of shouting, but let's see if there's anything. Oh, those are. This is not helpful. You can't really tell
What?
you can't really like discern what most of them are saying. You would need to use like a perception check to like listen in a little closer.
Yay!
Oh,
Perception.
let me use my passive.
I'm gonna roll my. Wait, what's my? How do you look at your passive perception again?
You know, in your skills, you have like the plus number. The number next to that is the passive number. Wait, I have a passive 20 stealth. That can't be right.
I'll still roll it.
Welcome to Broken Rogue bullshit.
This was your life, huh?
Yup. Be happy.
No wonder. No fucking wonder, Shnun.
So let's see if I'm looking at this correctly. I got a 16, a 16, and who else got what?
I have a passive 19.
Dear God. 19 and 18, yo. All right. So you're able to hear that they're just, you know, asking, where's the priestess? Where's our magistrate? Like, they are just, like, lobbing the outside of a building with questions. And some of them are even, like, throwing, like, materials into detritus that are, like, breaking the windows. Otherwise, just harassing the man that's locked inside. If you would be so opposed, you might even be able to, like, either pull or approach one of the people in the crowd and ask them a question in regards to like what they're doing and what the
I
whole
will.
commotion. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, Goose. Don't even let me finish.
We were listening to the narrator. What's wrong with you?
He's speed running.
Well, I mean, that's good. He does approach it. He approaches a middle-aged man with a lazy eye. What do you want?
I just tried to figure like what's exactly going on here.
What the hell you say?
What is going on here? Isn't it obvious? We're trying to drive out a madman.
Oh God.
Oh no, it's.
Oh,
I would suppose this madman. Can he see past it? Actually, the crowd.
I mean, yeah, like the building in question is the one that they're surrounding is this one here. Like here, this is the building. They're throwing just items and objects all on the wall, the windows. He's the
If we look past it, do we know who it is?
like inside.
Yeah, if we were to
We know
look
who's
that
inside.
direction.
We know who's inside. And I'm
They're
not.
trying to talk
know.
to.
I mean, think about it. He's the only artist here in town, and that vandalism around here didn't start until he showed up. And now the priestess is gone. Some folks keep talking about how the Briarstone Witch is coming back from Thrushmore. It all had to start with him.
really? You guys are all going to try to attack one person just because of all of that to happen at one time? Because of mere coincidence?
Coincidence? Then what's your answer, huh?
Well, maybe if you all would stop throwing things at the house, we would probably find that out.
Well, that would require, you see, a diplomacy check, aka persuasion, if you might.
Cool.
Who here would like to? What the fuck?
We're just looking around as we're talking.
What the fuck?
Oh,
It's just so okay. I get it. Sure. Okay, cool. All right. So what do we got for persuade? Let me look at my tables.
Wait, what am I missing something?
I don't see what's happening off screen.
I think they're talking amongst themselves, but
Hey Vance,
yeah.
Shnun gave you a little massage.
Oh, I saw it. I see what you're doing. They broke in.
What? Oh my god. All right.
They use us as a distraction.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah,
Work
you
out
guys
together.
were a perfect distraction.
I will.
Yeah.
I will allow for a re-roll on your persuasion check.
I'm about
Okay,
to fucking
cool.
destroy this whole fucking place. All right.
Use your
all right,
authority as a noble.
Fine. I'm
Is that
revolt-
better?
No, it's not better. God! It's not any better! Oh my god! You know what?
Aren't you a noble?
So
You know what?
they attempt to pay you heed, but in the most sarcastic way possible. Like, how do I let me grab?
All right, fine.
In the most sarcastic way possible, they do subdue, and they start to murmur and listen. Well, what do you got to say? If it ain't the artist, then who?
We're figuring that out.
Something else. Probably.
Besides,
You know what? Okay.
fine. If you all want to make a mess around here, fine. Of course, if you want to make the witch come here because of all of this unrest. You know, the one that you're even making this whole situation about in the first place?
Some folks seem to go quiet. Make an intimidation check.
+1. Are you fucking kidding me? If this doesn't work,
Do you
How
want
did this
to help?
deal?
You probably don't.
you know what? No. See, here's the thing. If this
Would
doesn't
you-
work, I have a plan C. No. I have a plan C.
You have a plan C? Okay.
I have a plan C.
Oh,
Plant
course
seed
it's
is.
All right, plant seed is. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna use a 3rd level spell slot.
What?
Huh?
Aren't you supposed to be the one that's supposed to keep the heads on a swivel? You know, keep things tame.
Yeah,
Depending-
exactly.
Depending on how it goes,
All right,
we'll see.
no, because right now I'm just trying to get the people out of here. It's either this or we just knock the hell out of them. But no, I'm doing this the right way. Over the water, I'm going to point across the water, and I'm gonna shout, "Look! It's what you brought!" And I'm gonna cast Major Image over the water.
Oh.
I'm going to make it so that way the witch shows up over the water.
With your limited knowledge and what you could originally perceive of like the witch, or rather the figure from a distance that previous evening, you conjure up a similar image, and the crowd all like slowly turn their heads looking in the direction that you pointed before the crowd enters into a sort of hush. A few women scream and other men start like shouting prayers to Pharasma, and the crowd immediately just disperses. They're just gone. They are running for their lives. As far as they're concerned, and this is a consequence, you are an agent of the witch in their eyes.
Fine. It is what it is.
Oh, well done.
You know, I think we did a really good job handling that.
I just want to imagine, like, while all this is going on, the party mom and dad are inside and talking with the artist. While
Yeah,
this
like
is
we've been
all
having
happening.
a conversation, and like all of a sudden
Yeah.
we hear the scream, like, what the hell's going on out there? And we look outside and we see the witch.
Yeah. Meanwhile,
I just realized something.
Uh-huh.
We don't. Me and Goose don't even know they snuck in. We just
yeah,
saw
we
they got-
don't.
Do not.
Yeah. So yeah. So basically, it doesn't even matter because we don't even know they're in there with that. For all intents and purposes, Sylvanas was just trying to keep the people from destroying the house.
Which you did. If they had kept it going, they
Yeah.
probably would have like vandalized the place and done God knows what. To which,
I'll
Well-
take the consequences. Shit.
oh yeah, the consequences are the consequences. But so party. Half the party is outside making people afraid, and the other half that kind of just snuck around and broke in scares the daylights out of a bearded half elf who now falls backwards into like buckets of his own paint. How did you? How did?
Oh, calm, sir,
It's-
calm. We're
it's
not with
okay.
them. We're not with them. Are you okay? First of all, that was a nasty fall.
He's holding his paintbrush out like it was a weapon. Stay back! Stay back! I will not
I
have
will
you
stay-
Let's
destroy
make
my
our own
work.
persuasion.
I will not destroy your work. We will stay right here. We just wanted to ask you some questions and leave. The people outside, very unruly. We decided to sneak inside just to avoid their ire. We apologize for the unannounced visit. My name is Dolor. This here, would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Lies. It's nice to meet you, despite the circumstances.
We came here to ask you some questions. Would you
Questions?
be? Yes. Player-wise, what the fuck were we asking him?
Oh my god! Oh, but we're asking about, you know, what, like, one, just some connections to the witch. I think also the graffiti as well, and also just why he's being harassed as he is. I believe
Mhm.
those were the main questions, and also, I will say at this point, like, something that we can use as well as, you know, leverage to calm him would be to help, I guess, make the offer of, you know, keep him away from people, like help him out of the house. This is before we notice outside that the crowd actually disperses. Like,
Yeah.
if
Actually, real quick, do you know prestidigitation at all?
prestidigitation, I do.
Can you use that to
Well, not
clean him off a little bit if he would be accepting?
Yeah, it's druid craft. So
Yeah, get him on our side
well,
a little bit.
let's see.
We have two main questions we would like to ask you. Well, we're quite curious as to why the people are harassing you, first of all. They seem to think you're related to the witch?
A misunderstanding for sure. He stands up, and while you're prestidigitating, like he can see some of the paint disappear. Oh, that's certainly better. Wait, I can hear myself think. Wait. He looks outside one of the broken windows and sees that there's only Goose and Sylvana standing there. What? Where? How? Hello?
Huh. I suppose they actually made themselves useful.
Oh. I see you've done something out there. Everything good?
You know, I don't like.
We did it, Sylvanas. We saved the city.
No. I do not like the insinuation that I am completely useless. The way that they worded that, it just sounded like we were no help at all before. You. I should have. And the fact that you were both in the house without telling us, I should have just let them kill you.
It worked as a good distraction.
Yes, well, now I am an accomplice to the witch because of it, but no, that's okay.
Accomplice to the...
You can get used to being hated a little bit.
What exactly did you do for them to think that?
I might have casted an image over the water, a witch, sort of like the one before.
It like spooked them very bad.
Okay.
I suppose you can come in case they return. Please, enter. He starts undoing several locks on the front door before opening it wide. Please, come in. Kobold? My lordship?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. I've got nothing in terms of food appropriate for guests.
Think nothing of it. We are simply here to ask some questions, and we will not.
Questions? Sure. As long as it's not any more harassment, I'll gladly take this over. Have we met? He seems confused when he looks at you all.
That would be uncertain, I'm afraid. We seem to have come down with a case of amnesia, so we may have potentially met, but...
Honestly, we've been getting that a lot. So we could have.
Quite. But you were recalling something before we noticed the sudden silence there.
Yes. I was... I'm sorry. I'm just enamored. I know we've met somewhere. We have to have had.
What makes you so certain of that?
Well, He seems to be like he's pursing his lips, trying to figure it out. It's on the tip of my tongue. I swear it's on the tip of my tongue. I'm also going to be posting a picture in Resource Horde in case you need a point of reference as to who you're talking to.
Oh, he's well more put together than I thought he'd be.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he'd look older.
He is older. I mean,
more
half-elf.
Square.
He's half-elf. So he is technically older. That is definitely a correct assessment to make. And
I thought he'd be shaped square.
Oh.
Block.
Let me put this image like in the front for the chat to also see as a point of reference. He keeps on staring at you all. No, it's going. I have seen you. I swear I have seen you. Oh, hold on. He starts going through some of his sketches, some of the art pieces. You start to notice that there is a bit of a macabre theme to some of his works, some bordering on the lines of terrifying.
Wait a minute.
Some structures that look non-Euclidean, I guess is the best way to put it. Architectures, creatures, and things of the like. Yes.
Anything we're familiar with.
This might be my memory failing me. When we were in the asylum, like when we went in that one room where like that office, wasn't there like a bunch of paintings?
Yes.
Oh.
Mostly
You made a connection.
Mostly the works conducted by the man you killed, who eventually would become the Tatterman. He too was an artist, a mad artist.
Mm-hmm.
But but as he like starts combing through some of the works, he finally pulls out one that he like begins to like hyperfixate, and he keeps on looking back and forth between you, the painting, you, back to the painting. Yes. I have seen this. There are 4 figures in the painting, full figures. Their faces are incomplete, however, but the background, there are 3 different cities that flow seamlessly into one another under a yellowish sky. And the more you look at it, despite the fact that the faces are incomplete, the more certain you become. One is feline, one is a lizard, one is a woman, and the last is a man. I have seen you 4. Yes. Yes, you're in the paintings. You have been haunting my... You know, it is strange to say that you meet someone of your dreams, and yet you standing right here. His laughter is
Something
almost...
tells me.
He's almost manic with his laughter, but I think it's more so just exhaustion after being harassed for so long. Oh, yes.
Something tells me seeing the people or the person of your dreams isn't in the positive context it usually is at this point, judging by the yellow on there.
Oh, just more things I've seen in the dream. All of this is associated with, well, you. You. This is all you. I don't know what else to say here.
How long have you been having these dreams?
Oh, for a while now. For a long, long time. Not long after I came into town, actually. It's been a couple weeks. Been trying to finish that mural by the chapel, and it's... Oh, I'm sorry. I need a... It's thrilling.
No, by all means, take a rest if you need one. We won't be going anywhere for a while. You rest up if you need a moment. Feel free. You've been going through a lot.
You know, I often wonder if sometimes dreams have a sense of prophetic nature, because I swear, after having these dreams and now seeing you all here, I wonder if it might have something to do with this town. Perhaps it's a gift of prophecy. Perhaps it's the delusions of an artist wrapped in his work. But I could swear up and down at the idea that the lot of you might be connected to this town, and maybe even its destiny.
It's destiny.
In my dreams, as vague as they are, I can barely recall most of the details outside of, well, what I sketched here. Well, maybe you can make sense of it, a greater sense. He shows off some of his work, and surely enough, they are unusual to see. I'm having to go off of just word descriptions, but some of them are of, again, the non-Euclidean cities, the strange architectures that lack any sense of geometric sense. A portrait of a town in the distance overlooking like the other side of a lake, and a strange... It's difficult to describe. It's almost like a shadow that's been made solid, descending from the sky to touch down upon the city. Once again, the colors spiraling with a deep yellow. Have you any sense to make of this?
There is something that comes to mind, yes.
There's one thing I'm noticing a theme of yellow mist in every single one of these. It seems to be connected to some experiences we've had ourselves. I think I'm not quite sure what to make of it, but I have an idea. The Yellow King. You've not been in contact or been contacted by anyone wearing yellow robes, have you?
No, no, sadly not. The only, the only one in robes that I spoke to at the time was the priestess of New Chapel. Though, and this is where his manic happiness now kind of dissolves into a sort of state of sadness. I haven't seen her in a few days. I've grown worried. The chapel itself, it feels wrong to leave it abandoned, and so when I'm not working on my mural on the side of its lovely architecture, I do occasionally go inside and try to keep it cleaned. It hasn't seen visitors in quite some time, and in theory, the mural was to sort of spark a new sense of faith, maybe to draw some people in to hear the good word of Pharasma, but I hadn't seen the priestess in a few days, and I often worry if. I assume you've all heard the rumors. The witch.
Yes, it's been driving the detective up a wall, frankly.
Oh, Miss Rents. Yes. Um, that's actually the other reason why I've been keeping an eye on the place. Miss Rents has offered me a bit of compensation due to the fact that my commission pay is not paid in full until the mural's completion, and, well, with the priestess not here and my work still incomplete, I still need to get supplies, I still need to get food, and she's been willing to pay me most graciously to keep an eye on things. I was actually meant to give her a report of sorts of some strange things I've seen in the night. A woman flying through the sky, you see, and a bright light on the other side of the river. It's been. I'm sure it's nothing, but it's never always on. It's.
Were they blue lights?
No, no, not blue lights, no. If you're speaking of wisps, absolutely not, no. It was brighter than that. It was like a firelight, like one would expect a torch or a lamp, but it's always been in the same spot. And it's coincidentally around the same time that I usually see the woman flying through the sky. And I've been wondering if it's anything, if it's, connected. I would pay it a visit, of course, but I've no boat to rent, no funds to afford it. My funds are purely to keep my work moving forward between paint and food and firewood, of course.
You say it appears at the same time. What is the time of night that shows?
Any time the sun goes down, really. When the sun goes down or has begun to set, you can see the orange light just across the river, and I believe sometime later, when the moon is more visible, whenever it is, that's when I see the lady. She, I won't, I won't hold back these words. She frightens me. She's real. I know she's real. But there's something equally familiar about her, and I can't put my mind to it. I just recognize that it's a long black dress. It flows when she flies. She has sort of disheveled hair, but it might have looked well if, worn correctly. And when I do see the vision of her clearly, that is when she flies close enough by and she finds someone new to torment, it's like looking into the eye of. I don't know if you've seen an octopus. The strange, disturbing look when that eye stares at you. That's what it reminds me of, and it's quite frightening.
I see. What if we looked into that ourselves?
You would wait out there until dark?
I mean,
Are you
we're not going
mad?
to get any other answers otherwise, are we?
And to
Are
be fair,
you
I don't have
mad?
anything else better to do.
The things we have dealt with, potentially. But there's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Besides, all the threads lead to this witch, so
Hmm.
Well, before you go, if this is something you're intending on, I do insist at least upon sharing my thanks. Here, he's digging through his items and he produces a bag. I know it's not much, but this you can hold things in it. It's actually a lot bigger on the inside than it seems.
oh, is that what I think it is?
I think I've heard of this before. You're sure you're fine with giving this to us?
You just freed me of a mad group of people who are about to, more than likely, drag me out of here by my pointed ears and tear me limb from limb. This is the least I can do. Here.
Yes. Speaking of that, actually, are you sure you don't want to take up residence anywhere else for the time being? There's no telling if they will come back.
No, 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 no. I will be fine. I will be fine here. I have to keep an eye
To be
on
fair,
things, especially
to
to
be
make
fair,
sure the
they're not
churches.
going.
Oh, I'm sorry.
To be fair, they're not going to come back. Simply because the witch decided to show up in broad daylight in front of this house.
I'm sorry.
The image that I conjured.
Oh. Huh. I'm now beginning to question if maybe I've just not been pranked this whole time in the nights.
Well, that is what we are trying to find out. The only reason why I put that up is simply so that way they would leave.
Then I am doubly appreciative of that, and I insist that you take my humble gift. Oh, and I left a little something inside the bag as well, in case you ever decide that you have need of it.
Oh, that is more than enough. Thank you so much. Is there anything else we can do for you?
No, no, I'm fine. Well, there is one thing.
Then name it.
He places 40 gold pieces on the table. If you wouldn't mind staying still so I can complete my piece, he says while he holds the painting of the faceless individuals whose figures share likeness to your own.
I don't see why not.
It's a good way to pass time.
And sure enough, an excellent way to transition into the night.
Oh.
Over the course of the next couple of hours, he painstakingly takes the opportunity for all of you standing there to complete the painting. And it does look right. It looks correct. The kobold there, now completed with Goose's face, the woman with Liza's, the man with Sylvanas, and of course the feline with Dole's. Everything here just looks correct.
Yay, he finished the family portrait.
And now, nighttime.
How late into the night is it currently? Is it like very late, or is it like, oh, there's still a few places open?
It's not very late. A few places are open, but like pushing the limits of staying open, considering the rumors and the very notion and idea that there is something awful going on in the nights.
So, actually, I suppose now is a good time as any to actually see what he left us in that bag.
So it is indeed a bag of holding.
This is
And inside is a very nice lump sum to be divided. Fuck you, dogs.
I was about to be like, do you mean that intentional?
I'm sorry, it's my fault. Dogs seem to do that when I'm around.
So, inside the bag is 400 gold.
No way.
Ooh.
So more money.
More money for drinks. No, I'm
Money. You
I
know what? No
suppose.
money for you.
That's what it becomes a trust fund where it's like you will get this when you can stay sober for a week.
But you will get this when you are older.
no.
Well, I am older tomorrow.
Damn.
So does it mean we get 100 gold each? Theoretically.
100 each. Add 100 gold to your gold. How much gold do I actually have at the moment, actually, now that I think about it?
Oh, you gotta also remember that you had there was a bit more gold in the previous bag.
Oh,
when
yeah.
you collected your treasure, your loot.
I forgot about that gold. I never added it back in here.
Let me add the 100 gold, first of all.
Okay.
And the other stuff after once we figure that out.
It's
100 for now.
I love that the party gets richer, but meanwhile the richest bitch is right there and is like, I have to pay for these people.
I already paid for, what are you talking about? I already paid for these people.
That's true.
Oh, right. I forgot. Wait. I forgot. I said I'd pay them after the job was done.
Hey.
So more money.
Money. You've got to get the money.
I mean, one could make the argument that yes, you deserve at least 100 of those gold pieces anyway, because well, you did conjure up an image that scared people away. You did work while they broke in leisurely.
Yeah. It feels
To
nice.
be fair, nobody could have expected you to do that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
It felt good. That's
It
going
was
to be
so fun.
campaign.
We gotta check. It's like we kept failing our checks.
Yeah, right? I was feeling all my other shit, so it's like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to do something that I can actually do.
Without it.
That's why I was saying it was a plan C.
We have two objectives to kind of figure out. First of all, we're going to check out what's going on with the woman at night. So we can stake out the area, see what's going on. The second thing, we got to figure out how we're going to deal with the Revenant tomorrow.
That is
I think trapping them in a room with a mirror is probably the best thing to do to stop them from constantly chasing after us. But they're gonna be on to us if we try that shit.
Well, actually.
Oh,
I love how there were some folks asking earlier in the chat, like, "Hey, where's the Sans Undertale fight?" And it's like that was at the beginning. Y'all are late.
and
You're
Sans
late.
Undertale is
I'm not
coming
paying
back
for those.
tomorrow.
I might have an idea, depending on if we find a place with the mirrors.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to look before the witch comes down?
I mean, we could.
Or should we
But,
split into two parties?
Do we have to split the party up right now?
Well, that's
Splitting the party is the best idea ever.
Well, that is the thing to think about, because as the sun is setting, that's when you do see the aforementioned light that was brought up. Just across the river, there is an orange light that does appear to be torchlight. And with those fantastic, stupid eyes, your fucking perception, I hate you so much already.
Hey. Can I roll a stealth check?
Stealth? What are you stealthing?
Yeah, I want to make sure that whatever those lights are, whatever the ghost ends up showing up, it's not able to spot me. I have an idea here. Okay, no, I got an idea. Sylvanas, Goose.
If you say for us to be baked, I swear to you.
No. That is the least of what I was going to suggest. In fact, I was going to suggest you two perhaps going down into town, maybe seeing if any other places are still open, and seeing if we can maybe get ourselves a mirror to deal with that Revenant tomorrow. We did say that we were going to keep an eye on the lights and the ghosts, and, well, frankly, I'm quite good at skulking around, so I think I'll have a good chance of following it around. quite fast
So-
too. So if I get myself into trouble, I can easily run out of that.
Some more mirrors than the one you already have.
You know what? You are absolutely right. Come on, let's go find a mirror.
Yeah, we're a
I'm
good
sorry.
team. We did very
Yeah.
good together last time.
Something we can at least, put him in a room inside of, so he's constantly staring at that mirror. Something that, we don't have to hold in our hand.
Absolutely. We should totally split the party. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Let's
Ever
go.
go wrong?
I'm gonna build that shit up too. I'm gonna build that shit up.
I'm
We
sure
gotta
nothing
stop.
could go
You
wrong.
just want to manifest it, don't you? You want to put it in the ether.
Fuck yeah, I do.
I'm a stealthy bat.
All right, roll your stealth. Roll your stealth. Roll it.
19.
Huh.
I'm a stealthy bat.
Yeah,
I'm a stealthy batch. I'm a stealthy batch.
that
So what
evolved pretty
exactly-
quick.
So what exactly happened to the mirror you had before, Dole?
I mean, I still have it, but do you think we're going to be able to keep him inside a room with this little thing? I'm going to have to hold that in front of his face for hours, days. No, just prop up a mirror against the wall and have him look at that. No one needs to hold that. That can easily be put right in front of him.
Actually, I'm thinking about could Goose like build that mirror?
It is glassworks of sorts.
I would have to commit to doing the glasswork thing then.
You would have to commit to the. I mean, what tools are you proficient with again?
So currently, I have alchemist supplies, thieves tools, and tinker's tools. But I can add another one. I just haven't committed to adding one. Yeah, I was gonna wait till after this session, but if I need to, I might need to just do that now.
Glass is an invaluable tool, especially if you can make your own beakers.
I forgot about that.
And if there's enough sand and fire, you can make glass anyway, right?
That is true. The other options I have are brewer supplies, calligraphy supplies, carpenters, cartographers, cobblers, glass blowers, jewelers, leatherworks, masons, painters, potters, weavers, and woodcarver, and smiths.
He has all the tools.
Those are the options, though. I have to pick one of those.
Ah, gotcha. But now the question becomes, what happens when our cat goes stealthy and on his own?
Oh, before I go, Goose, you wouldn't happen to have anything to write with, would you? Maybe a bit of paper and whatnot?
Do I? That is a good question. Do I actually have anything on me for that? I gotta check my inventory. I don't think so.
I hear the cats in the ambiance.
I hear the yeah.
They're hissing.
Let me
They're hissing at Dole. Enemy cat approaches.
Enemy cat approach.
I have ink. I have a bottle of ink.
Yeah. I was thinking, in case anything does happen, the possibility of writing a message to explain what happened.
His last will and testament.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
generally the idea.
Oh,
Doing a death note.
Yeah.
You could like dip your if you got like a feather or something or an arrow or maybe your finger, you can use this ink.
Wait, are we still with them, or did we walk away already?
I think this is right before we walk away.
Oh,
Right
okay.
before we
he's
split.
just doing a lot of prep before actually walking away.
Yeah.
Okay. Sylvanas was like, okay, whatever.
He was like, okay.
Want to do?
All right. So now the question becomes, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. So with your stealth, we're going to keep that number in mind. You look out into the lake and you do see the woman in question materialize yet again.
Mm-hmm. What can I tell? What can I make out from the woman? Any other specific details, or just basically what the painters mentioned?
She appears to be wearing all black. Like, it's a long black dress. It definitely looks like it could have seen better days. She wears a veil over her head that at one point would have looked probably decent on a widow of sorts. but on this particular figure, it may as well have been the membrane of a jellyfish. And even under the dress, from what you could see of the details, it looks like something writhes just beneath.
Am I able to make anything from that out specifically? Like, is that to do with the way she manifested?
The way she manifested, it's difficult to put out there what it is. It's just she manifested. There seems to be a fascination of sorts with the water, and that it likes to hang around there before it lets loose a loud cackle of sorts and proceeds to fly into the air once more.
I want to follow as best I can while still being stealthy with it. I got lots of speed and agility.
Well, you're not able to really follow very far. She flies faster than you can run, and it seems that her purpose is made incredibly clear after you see her descend into the city, or back into the town rather. You can hear people screaming, being scared. No one's dying. It's just fear.
She's just going to scare people. Okay, am I able to catch up to her while she's in the city?
You try, but she is like zipping and flying everywhere.
Hmm.
She seems to like perch atop one of the rooftops, and you could attempt another stealth check while approaching.
Okay, yeah, I'll do another stealth check. Because it's not like I can use the one I have now. I've moved. Get that out of the way.
Ah, boy.
13.
Damn, still? Oh, plus 10.
Yeah. 4 plus 6.
Damn, that's broke.
Yeah, I rolled a 3. And that's
Welcome
what
to
I
Rogue
got.
Life.
Yeah, well, it's not the best thing, but we are pretty far away.
Rolled over a 10. It's not the best thing.
Well, ideally, I want like a 15 or higher.
I'm trying to find a good image to reference for you guys to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm currently failing because the only good image that exists is an old paper cutout token.
Huh, I mean, anything that works.
If you say so. I hate these old tokens, though. It makes me feel poor. They were a good substitute for a while, but God, when I played these at the table, I felt poor compared to the other people who like collected figures all the time.
Oh boy, figures.
Mm-hmm. So you get definitely a closer look, and she does, because of that low stealth check, does seem to notice you, and when she turns, you can see it. Half of her face is completely and totally normal. The other half is disfigured and just horrifying to gaze upon, mostly in due part to the fact that half of the face was almost cephalopod in nature. It was just
Oh.
like one eye is normal, the other one is like looking directly at an octopus. And her jaw, that side where the octopus eye exists, it looks like her face is going through a stroke of sorts. Like it's just like sagging downwards. And yet despite that sag, there's almost a twisted gleeful smile on the other side that is still human when she sees you. New playmate.
Oh shit. Well, it's not like I can hear that.
Oh no, because she saw you. You were
Oh, yeah.
you were approaching. That's why you were being stealthy.
Since she has seen me, I will flee. I will use my feline agility to go as fast as I can, out of sight.
She waves her fingers through the air, and a series of missiles shoot in your direction and follow right after you.
Magic missile.
Oh.
Good luck, mate.
Remind me, there is quite literally no actual way to avoid being hit by that. No actual way to avoid getting hit.
Correct.
I love when we
Yeah.
split the party.
Me too.
That's fine.
Let me just let me see if it'll let me. Will it let me cast it at all?
I heard a meow meow.
Meh.
That's Dole flying into the air.
It's like, oh no, my boy.
Let's see. How many of these things does it launch? Three. Oh,
3 magic.
yeah. You gonna eat that?
I'm about to eat damn missiles.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
10 damage.
Yep. She shoots out these magic missiles from her fingers after waving them about, and they follow you. Like you're running, you're trying to breakneck pace away from this insane woman, and all the while, one after the other, just one missile, then another missile, and then another missile of pure arcane energy.
Where am I located in the city right now?
Well,
Oh,
let's see. You guys were here. Some of you were going to a sort of marketplace to see about getting some supplies, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
The two boys.
The closest would have been that these guys would have been here. I'm just moving the single token for the sake of,
So those guys are over there.
Uh-huh. You, my friend, my wonderful, precious, dumb baby boy. You are right over here.
So I'm not far from the chapel.
Nope.
We're
not
here.
far.
where's here? The things are very tiny on the map.
Oh, the chapel.
If you're
Yeah,
hovering
the little
over
blips.
something.
I'm trying to think before I go for my next
I'm-
move here.
I'm doing a ping for those who see it when they
The
zoom
ping's
in.
really tiny.
Yeah,
But-
New
Oh,
chapel.
you're over there.
New
Oh,
chapel-
over here.
there
Okay.
you go, by New Chapel. There you go.
okay.
So yeah, you guys are the group is by the Binter Smithy, and then Dole,
Victor.
and then Dole is over here by Hasek Studio, just being harassed.
I have an idea. I'm going to book it for the new chapel. And I'm going to keep on hand an alchemist's fire just for preparation. So I guess I'll move my token over bit by bit, and then whatever you want to say.
Okay. While you're going in that direction, you can hear her like cackling as she pursues, and the entire time she is peppering more things at you. Let's see what else she's going to pepper you with. Oh,
How far is she from me?
not very.
Not very far. Okay.
Like if I were to try and place a token, like she'd probably be somewhere like 10 feet behind you, something like that.
Oh,
like
cool.
she's been catching up.
I can throw this within 20 feet. I'm going to throw one alchemist's fire at her.
It makes contact before it phases through her.
I see.
I see, says the blind man.
Okay, let me get rid of my one alchemist's fire here. So rather than 2, I have 1. I'm going to keep booking it for the chapel.
You really just are like using the tactic of run away for this one.
Come back, let me pet you, kitty. She screams while she charges up electricity into her fingers.
Gonna like make my way inside the church. This is the house of God, bitch.
You're inside. You are definitely inside.
I'm going to looking at what I have here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. This is definitely not the best situation to be in.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Let's see. The chapel is quite echoey, right?
Very echoey. It's empty.
Completely empty. Cool.
Made even louder of a commotion when you start to hear that the shutters are flying open and closed over and over again around you. It's just slam, 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 slam. Just more and more noise meant to disorient you.
I'm not gonna let that. I'm gonna be like dead focused. My perception is 19.
Eddie thinks this will save them. Meanwhile,
No, it will not.
at a shopping spree,
Shopping.
Shopping good.
Shopping.
is this mirror big enough? You think? Good sir.
How about this one?
Good sir, are you sure that mirror isn't too big for you?
Tell me, who exactly did he expect to be carrying this everywhere?
Clearly,
I mean, you have a bag of holding.
Can we just stuff it in there?
We can. Oh God.
Bag of holding solves everything.
It's like getting trying to get like a big object, just stick it in this tiny one.
I mean, if we remember back to the good old days of campaign 1 of Critical Role, Troll Dick, it was just there.
You know what? Fine. We'll get the big mirror.
Should we get a little bit some more mirrors so that it covers more area and less of like one spot?
Sure.
These mirrors, they're good quality, yes. I charge 10 gold pieces per. What say you?
How many are we getting?
How many would be? Should we like get enough to like cover the whole room?
How much would that be?
How big is the room that we're planning on putting this dude in?
There wasn't much thought put into this, was there?
No, there wasn't.
No, there was not. I'm like,
It was just like go buy some mirrors. I'm like, okay.
where to put the mirrors? Oh, we'll figure that out later. Like, what the? Okay.
we adapt.
You know what?
You'll be glad to
Y'all
have them
fun with
later.
that.
Just take one. What? Okay, whatever. Just take the bit. We'll take one big one, and we'll just put that in the bag.
How big are we talking? Like a wall size or like?
That is up to you guys.
How is it up to me? It was your plan. Oh God! Oh God!
He did as a good leader does, and delegated the rest to you.
Oh, it hurts.
I didn't say you specifically. Oh my god.
You know, I think we have a good amount of gold to spare. We could get a little bit more if we need to.
What are you implying?
we could get more than what? Imagine this scenario.
And,
We trap that dude.
while he's talking, Sylvanas inches closer to him. Keep going.
Imagine we do trap the dude, but then all of a sudden it's in the wrong spot. It attacks. So we could use a little bit more in there. Excuse me, sir. What is the return policy?
Return policy? There's no return
Oh
policy.
hell no! Oh hell no!
You break it, you keep it. It's your mirror.
Oh hell no! Just take one. We are taking one. We are just taking one. That is fine. That is fine.
Okay. You're the biggest mirror that you could get us.
Oh, biggest mirror. Okay, hold on.
This is so stupid.
He comes
This is
back,
going great.
he rolls this mirror in like on wheels. It is big and wide. For the finest ladies who indulge in many a meal in Califas, it is a really, really fat mirror.
Can we get this one? Can we get this one?
This is so stupid.
It is so big. It is more costly. 20 gold pieces for this.
And this is gonna fit in the bag?
It sure as hell will. Until the bag is dispelled, and then you have to worry about all the stuff spilling out. But no one's gonna dispel a bag of holding. Only villains do that.
Okay. You know what? You know what?
I'm
You know what?
villains.
You know what? So here's what we're gonna do.
Okay.
We're gonna come back later because I am starting to question my sanity now. It's
But we
Why?
don't really have that much time on it now.
why did we come all the way over here for a mirror that we don't even know will work?
You can hear the loud slamming of like shutters opening and closing in the far, far distance as you realize it's coming from the chapel where you last left your cat.
Oh, speaking of karma, we will be right back. We have some prior engagements. We will be.
Can you
back.
hold the mirror for us?
Yes. Can we put it on? Lay it away somewhere for a little.
That sounds like a good name for a service. Layaway. Yes.
I created it. Let's go.
Trademark it.
This,
Meanwhile,
this is a dynamic I am very thoroughly enjoying.
Oh my god.
Remember when this was supposed to be a horror campaign?
It's a horror campaign, guys.
Vince,
Meanwhile-
you saw my DM, right?
Your DM? Let me have a look. See. Let me see.
She's cursing you out.
I wouldn't doubt it.
A little bit.
Is there any? By the way, before we go, can you? Is there anything else in the store? Or is it just like a mirror store?
Let's go.
Please.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
What?
Yes.
You know who else has mirrors?
Yeah.
Oh.
Good. Let me hold on. I want to do this, Vince. I want to take satisfaction in this. I really want to take satisfaction in this. You, Wolf, you live with an artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
What do I use often in a bathroom for reference?
Hey, so are you an artist in this D&D campaign?
Not here, but I have a phone. I have a camera on my phone, a mirror in my bathroom, and if I am having struggle with anatomy of any sorts, I take a picture or look at myself in the mirror. What is this gentleman?
Are you saying that like this dude just already has like a bunch of mirrors?
Fucking duh! Liza's just been chilling with the fucking artist, having tea and adding food to the portrait.
Wait a minute. I thought. Wait, so
She
you
wasn't
weren't-
with y'all.
I thought she was with Dole.
She's been
No!
quiet this whole time,
Oh.
just watching.
Has she just been judging us like as we're just like?
Boon's
Yeah,
just
because
voguing.
I've been DMing Nate like, okay, Party Lee, you sent the boys on a shopping spree. What does Liza do exactly? It's like, well, he's on a scouting mission, so I guess she can come if she wants. But then it became that, yeah, the ghost is keeping way too fast paced. So, nah, okay, I'll just wait until somebody remembers her, and then aside from that, she's just chilling with the artist.
I will kill all of you.
If we're, hey, so, Mr. Sylvanus, if we're not getting the mirror, can we get some other things, please?
You know, you're not afraid of that anymore, but you're sure experiencing the anger of one.
I know. Get out of the store.
Now, lizard.
Okay.
You can take the party dad out of the dad, but you can't take the dad out of
I
the party.
fucking hate everything. Somehow, I end up having to be the fucking dad.
To be fair,
Shall I put this
it's with
under?
Goose.
Shall I put this under Mr. Everwater? I'll take your suggestion. Yes.
I will be back.
Return to
later.
Pensions there.
I will be back later. Let us go before I really lose my temper.
Have a beautiful time.
Thank you. He was very nice.
Meanwhile, back at the church, it's like those shutters are breaking off their hinges, and you can see now an enlarged version of this woman walking through the doors, not like opening them, just walking casually through.
Oh my god, she used the smallest. It's over.
Oh my god. I have an idea. I just remembered she was fascinated with the water. Why is that? I'm gonna pull out my pocket mirror. As she approaches. And see if she, at any way, seems any fascination with looking at herself in the mirror.
She does seem to stop, stare herself in the mirror, seeing the tentacles that are like coming out of her body, the strange spines and the way her fingers bend now instead of being normal, how one arm is longer than the other, and just beneath her dress, it's just pure anarchy. And she looks so unbelievably angry. So much so that... Does that hit?
Oh.
What?
Does a natural 20 hit?
Yeah, you need to go look at your AC, Dull. You need to probably check for that.
AC
Oh, dear.
of 19.
The mirror has a metal handle. Be grateful I didn't roll with advantage, though I guess it wouldn't have mattered because Shocking Grasp is still coming for your ass.
That's fine. All right. Okay.
You asked for this.
That's fine. That's okay. I accept. What is damage?
I will tell you in just a moment. What is damage? How many? Oh, it's D8s. Thank God. Okay, it's only 1 D8. That's even more thankful to. Can't take reactions. Oh no. You've been tased, son.
Don't tase me, bro.
Oh, you only take 2 points. It's fine. It's fine. How much HP you got anyway?
Well, we never took a short rest, so I'm currently at 28 out of 38.
Oh.
So actually no, 26.
I think the painting would count as a rest, wouldn't it?
I mean, if we want to do like one quick short rest.
It would have been 1 short rest, probably. Yeah. In which
Yeah.
case,
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll quickly add that since we forgot about that. I'll roll a d8. To get that roll.
And
You know, I'll accept that.
And while I would love to continue and see where this is going, I think it's about time we called it.
No!
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, cliffhanger.
Mostly because, one, I wasn't expecting you to go after the witch.
I figured, if we understand what's going on with the witch, maybe we can figure out what the fuck to do.
I can't believe that Dole is gonna die to an old
Listen,
lady with tentacles.
A, you made the failed dad the party dad. B, he's a self-sacrificial bitch, so of course he wasn't going to take really anyone else along with him.
I think failed dad is just another word for like the other type of the deadbeat dad.
He's he put you out of danger, so he would be the only one in danger. What do you mean?
You know, I'm getting real Gohan and Piccolo vibes here.
Dodge.
Between who?
I don't know.
Well, on that note, I think it's time that you guys say goodbye to the chat. Depending on how
Bye,
this
chat.
goes, this may be the last time we see Dole.
Listen, I was prepared for him to die in chapter 1.
What the fuck?
Yeah, because he got stabbed through the gut, and it's like, oh no, that the guy died to a boomerang.
Dunk.
Well, guys, if Dole dies, it's been fun.
You're not dying.
You'll be
I'm
fine.
not gonna be. I'm not gonna be the leader again. You're not dying.
He's gonna keep you alive
So-
out of spite.
If Dole dies and just Nate makes just the most childish character possible.
Oh hell no.
It could be. You know what? Maybe we should appoint Goose as leader.
Yeah, what could go wrong? Goose
That's
would be
a
a great
world I
leader.
would definitely hang myself in for sure.
You could say he's like co-leader. He's support.
I can't wait to see what happens next time on
Next
Tavern Deep.
That'll be in 2 weeks, right? So that puts us at
Yeah, 2
Correct.
weeks.
not on the 28th, which I won't be here for, but on the 4th of June.
4th
Damn.
of June. Pride Month, baby.
Pride Month!
Yo, Pride Month.
I guess we should probably like share at that point like the sexuality of all these characters just for funsies. Because I have a
Yeah.
distinct impression we're seeing different flavors again. But for
I
now,
honestly don't know what Liza is.
her sexuality is yes, and sometimes
What is a
no.
sex?
The fuck you mean? What the? Goodbye, chat. Bye.
Bye, chat.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Bye bye.